Jesus Christ, why can't I do this?
So 2 hours and 5, you reckon, is what the estimate's still at?
Yep. Alright, this should be good. Launch the game.
Chat wants to know if the mystery box is still happening.
Mystery box is, I think this mic's on, right? Is the Elgato spiking when I talk?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So that means I'm still on. Yeah, the mystery box is completely contingent on whether I, what do you call it? Whether I do well in this run, basically, because of the delay. We're going to use that to bring us back into a kick. Okay, that's an issue. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, so if I go full screen, it's going to... Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's just bugged. In full screen. The hell? Okay.
Are you running the game now?
Yeah, sorry, you can go into the thing, yeah.
Video capture device we want to turn on?
Yeah, so it should just have a little thing and click that, and that should just...
Yeah, so we've got
Yep, that looks good. So you'll need to do a bit of cropping, I think.
Yeah, let's go. Thanks,
Yeah. I think that's, yeah, that's about the whole screen, yeah. Oh, this is such a bad setup. Yeah, I'll live. Yeah, so I think this is actually the first run, like that's actually a PC game is actually using a keyboard. I think Worst is did Knuckles and Sonic on the keyboard, and we'll be doing Sonic CD later. This is actually a PC game. It's going to be using the keyboard and the... Oh, sorry, no, therefore it's the first game. It's the first game to use the mouse. There we go. That's exciting. Yeah, I think I'm basically set up, ready to go. So while they're still probably doing setup there, I can actually do things.
I'm heading over.
Peace. Yeah, do it.
Webcam
Go.
on the mouse.
Practice room, I think. I saw him just floating.
Shout outs to your shout outs to Senator Bill Heffernan.
Oh, there he is. It's always jobs and growth. Anyway, so I actually do this. We do this before the timer starts. You start off selecting a class. You can't use veteran until you've done the recruit, which is basically like recruit is just you get no starter points, and veteran is you get like 1 billion starter points, and the rest of them are completely irrelevant except for the equipment that you start with. We start with tech specialist because even though you actually technically start with almost exactly the same equipment, no matter what class you start with, you have to select stuff if it's not the correct stuff. So we're just selecting the class that basically has the most stuff already there. So I'm going to try and remember what my... There it is, that's it. Okay, so we get the run's based around a few of skills. Stealth is actually completely broken, but not for a speed run. You'll notice that this is basically allows an agent to move unseen. When activated, you're invisible. You are just invisible, which is amazing. But for a speedrun, it's pretty crap, because you need to go fast, and also like all the other skills are just bad. Oh, sorry, yeah, you can go up here to the master, and it's like, you lose your invisibility when you fire a weapon. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, so we got pistols, we got sabotage for this, which lets us skip all the mini-games in the entire game, except the first ones. Technical aptitude for brilliance, because it resets cooldowns for skills, and martial arts just for a bit of backup. I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm good to hit the button whenever you're ready.
All right, cool. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this game is mostly about skipping cutscenes, believe it or not. So I'm not going to click too fast, because otherwise I'll crash the game. So you skip cutscenes by just pressing the mouse. I'm not sure whether you can see it on camera. Basically, all I'm doing is just this. You can probably see it. That's it. That's all I'm going to do for most of the game. So your main character is Michael Thornton. He is a new recruit in the secret secret organization called Alpha Protocol. And hold on, when I pick up, what's the time at now?
31.
Ah, sick! I got a 30 PDA. So the old gag was when you pick up the PDA, that's really important. It's completely random, but so yeah. So you're part of the secret organization, Alpha Protocol, which is really cool and stuff. Yeah, basically. So it follows basically a Mass Effect dialogue choice, except it's always either very specific or aggressive, suave, professional, which is basically just, it's more of a feel thing as opposed to like a specific topic, which is, I quite like it. I like it really focus for this. We're only going to see each minigame once during the tutorial, and we can't do the skip. So I actually still need to be good at them. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Was the game audio on video capture device?
Yes.
Bring that one up, probably.
Oh yeah, sorry, I muted it.
Up to
For the,
its max?
yeah, go to the max, and if it turns out it's bugged, chat will let us know.
Yeah, no, it's just got it going.
Alright, cool. So yeah, so going back to the dialogue system, I just want to quickly mention that because we'll always be picking suave up until about a third of the, about halfway, 2/3 of the way through the game. There is a reason for this, and it will only make sense 2/3 of the way through the game. Sprinting is also an interesting part of this game. You have an invisible stamina meter, basically. When you start a sprint, that costs you a bunch of your stamina. So you want to try and do, if possible, you want to try and do like long sprints. So you'll notice when I'm like just walking down like those stairs, I declined to sprint just because I knew that it wouldn't really do much. Let's see if I can hit this. It's a random glitch. Nah, I didn't get it. There's a random glitch where I can skip this lockpick minigame, but it's completely random, and I've only ever got it to happen like a few times. All you do is you just smash the left mouse while you're going into the minigame, and sometimes it works. Alright, so because it's a speedrun, we're not going to say how to decide it all, of course. Now, if you couldn't already tell, this is like a training facility because I'm a new recruit and all that crap. Oh, sick. Yeah, I'm sorry, could you please turn that speaker down? Sorry, that's just excessively loud. Like, really, I can't hear myself. Sorry. Thank you very much. Alright, so we're going to use chain shot for the first time. Basically, if you've got a pistol, I can slow down time and fire a bunch of rounds. Thank you very much. And that becomes really overpowered very, very quickly. Alright, so I'll quickly do that. Yeah, no, it was just the speaker that was it was just the speaker. I'm not sure about the stream. Oh yeah, sure, that's fine. Alright, so hold on, I'll just quickly, so we've just got a conversation going on. I will just continue to pick suave options for a little while, and you'll get to see the brilliance of conversation.
We've just gotten a $105 donation from Fiction. Donation to naming Pokemon Char Kipples. There you go. Thank you so much, Fiction, for that donation. We are now up to a total of about $1,700.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you very much. All right, so we also got to see the one of the best graphics in the game. My boss, Yancey Westridge, he has a really big face sometimes because he decides to stand really close to the camera. See, the people on site here are professionals; they wouldn't do such a thing. But Mr. Yancey Mr. Yancey Westridge though, no. He's just gonna wait for it. So he's gonna, yeah, there we go. In your face. All right. So we're actually just going to buy a bunch of technical aptitude. I specifically do that so I can get a bunch of points in technical aptitude just go to 0 AP. And I do that very, very deliberately. All right, so now I believe, just to double check, improved character appearance was met, right? I think it was met last night.
All the donation incentives were met.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're going to go really far over time. That's fine. Okay, so now improved is obviously a no, we don't want hair because we're going to wear a hat. That's obviously very subjective, but personally what I like to do with marathons is, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm going to put on a beard. Then I'll put on a hat. Now, which one's the... Oh, that's right. It's the swamp. No, is it the... Do we want the beret?
I think it was the
Oh,
beret.
this one. Oh, we can use... Oh, I've never used this one before. Use that one.
I think it was the beret at SpudCon.
I think it was the beret, but we'll go for the aviators as well, because I love the aviators. And eyes, we'll go for grey eyes, because those are always nice and edgy. All right. So now they'd say like, oh, you can go do some training and stuff, but you actually, all you need to do is actually trigger the thing to say you can change your equipment, and then you can actually just turn around. You don't have to do any of the training at all. And Westridge will actually comment on it if you do that, if you don't complete any of the training. It'll be his first line here, after, I believe. So we're going to continue to just pick suave responses. They're only very specific situations, which we want. Again, it'll only make sense once we get to a certain point in the game.
So suave comes across as joking.
Yeah, it's like, the way the developers said it, it was like professional is based on like Jason Bourne. Hold on, sorry, I'll quickly explain this. So this option is going to actually come back later. Like at the end of the game, the dude who's doing it, that'll make more sense later as well. But basically, yeah, basically the dude's going to be like, why did you answer at the beginning of the game? We're going to pick one, but it becomes an unskippable conversation option. And so we're picking the one that gives the shortest response from the dude who we're talking to. Cool. So yeah, so basically, yeah, professional's based on Jason Bourne, suave is James Bond, and aggressive is Jack Bauer. And so you sort of blend all the spy crap together, and you make your own spy and stuff. And it's a really, really cool story idea. It's just that the game is so bad. As a speedrun, it's very entertaining though. So I picked it up. Anyway, so we're just, yeah, basically, unless the response is like, I know is really, really funny, or duty, or I think there are a couple other exceptions, but they are definitely the exceptions to the rule. We're just going to pick suave and not really give a damn. Oh, that's right. There's the one where we insinuate that the person we're talking about is a porn star. We don't want to do that.
We don't?
We don't want to do that. No, No, we don't.
We don't want to for speed, I guess.
No, actually, we don't want to for safety, believe it or not, and it's easy safety, so we do it even in like a world record one, because it's not relevant. Again, it'll make more sense once we are... All right, so here's Westridge again, except we're going to tell him to go away, piss off. Wait! All right, so we're still going to do the normal mission first. So because extra missions was mad, I'm going to have to do a bunch of extra missions that I haven't really practiced as much for. Like the main missions, I've sort of got them on lock, so to speak, because I've done them so much. But the not...
You can pretty much entirely blame me, PSX, and Spud for you doing the extra missions.
That is actually completely true. I want to equip that for some reason. Sometimes the menus are just dumb. Like, as I said, it's a very, very silly game. All right. So the cameras just decided to not point us forward for no apparent reason. So we're talking to Mina. We have to, unfortunately. No choice.
Just be suave at her.
Yeah, you just be suave at her. All right, so now we want to specifically pick airfield here, because we're going to have, whatever we pick, we're going to have an unskippable option. So we're going to go with the one that's going to give us a +1 with her. So like they've got like the reputation system. You might have seen it a couple of times. With Mina, we want to get her plussed up. Oh, hold on, I don't want to talk anymore. Go away. We want to get her plussed up because her perk, if she's your handler, is extra armor. And armor's pretty good. It helps us survive. And there are definitely situations, even on easy, there are situations, because we're just running through and ignoring most of the stuff, or just like knocking people back, we want to have a nice little health reserve in the form of armor, because armor regenerates, health does not. I need to use health kits for armor.
There's cameras all over.
So having extra armor is, generally speaking, we just take the easy pluses. However, eventually there's a cutscene which is reliant on how much reputation we have with Mina. So in the end, we'll actually bring her back to neutral reputation. But for now, we want to bring it up, because it's very easy to bring it down. Mina just doesn't like it when you kill civilians, so I'm just going to blast a few. All right, so these dudes, so you'll notice I've already got this shotgun equipped. It's basically the reason I use it is because it's very easy to just shoot someone and they sort of like do a stagger. I'll try and point it out next time it actually occurs. Oh, no, I missed. It's very difficult to actually hit people. Believe it or not, it's actually a lot more difficult. There you go, that's it, there's the stagger. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. I sabotage the Acacia weapons. That gives us a +1 with Mina, and it costs like literally 0.5 of a second. because all I need to do is press spacebar with the route that I'm already running. I didn't actually route with that in mind. All right, so there was a lockpick. That was the lockpick mini game, but I just skipped it. All right, so we're gonna go upstairs. We need to use another EMP up here, but because E is the button that uses EMPs, but E is also the melee button, and the game will always prioritize melee for some reason. I don't know specifically why, but it always prioritizes melee. So we want to get rid of that guy, and the easiest way is just to use our pistol and just literally stop time, and yeah, eliminate him.
Her eyebrows do a lot of acting.
Everyone's face will do a lot of acting as I just smash the left click button.
I think it's just specifically her eyebrows and nothing else.
That is true, yeah.
And again, good job.
All right. So you'll notice as we progress through the game, there are actually going to be a ton of main characters that we actually just don't even. I'm going to do this one first. This is one of the ones I'm actually already comfortable with. The other ones, so each hub is basically going to have one extra mission chain, which is usually the way mission hubs work is it's like you're going to have to do like 2 of 3 missions, and usually obviously I pick the faster ones, but I'm going to have to do the longer ones as well, which is why there are distinct reasons why we don't do them. Okay, now this is one of the situations where we're not going to use Suave. We actually want to be aggressive. So if I say joking, they'll all shoot me. If I say direct, they'll let me in, but then they'll start shooting at me. And if I say draw a gun, of course they're going to shoot me. But if I say aggressive, they'll just let me in. Even Westridge is impressed. Westridge is a hard man to impress.
I mean, you're already at one negative reputation.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of pissed him off by being a schwammy dickhead. So yeah, so if I said direct, the alarm would go off about now. But I didn't say direct, because I know how the game works. Alright, so this is probably one of the harder little corners in the game, just because there's 3 guys. See, there's the stagger. You saw the stagger, how he sort of like jumped back. The main problem in this game actually isn't dudes shooting you, it's actually dudes punching you, because then you'll stagger, and then other dudes will shoot you while you're too busy staggering.
Stagger locked, basically.
Yeah. Right, now the alarm actually hasn't gone off, which is basically completely lucky. Crap, the alarm might go off. All right, the alarm hasn't gone off, that's good. There are 2 dudes who spawn here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, so one of that dude who I just shot there, he was a dude who wouldn't have spawned if the alarm didn't go off. The alarm is usually irrelevant. This is actually one of the places where it is relevant. Oh, hold on, best line in the game's coming up. Here we go. Best line in the game.
Swear
Michael Thornton. Michael Thornton.
He said it very succinctly.
Yeah, it's the greatest line. It really is. All right, so we can come here. That was actually a really crap line, whatever. So a lot of the game is basically optimization. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's optimization of route. So like making sure your sprints are good, making sure your line is good. All right, so this is a not so good area. So I've saved my sprint a bit here, except I still haven't gotten any. Because it's an invisible bar, sometimes it's just really hard to figure out. So I'm going to save my sprint a bit here. Now also throughout, we're actually going to attempt to pick up ammo very deliberately. So actually, we are going to play it safe. Why do I have oh my god, okay, that's not so good. So I'm supposed to have 4 EMPs and 4 med kits for safety, because I don't need more than 4 EMPs in any mission. I do need actually exactly 4 in a bunch of missions, but never more than 4. So having 6 is a bit excessive, and also means that we don't have as many first aids, but it looks like we might be fine. And we want to go, crap, okay, so I was going to actually chain shot 2, oh there he is. Let's just have his head down. There we go. Good line. Yeah, so also, as I was saying before, we want to actually be getting, so there's a lot of things to say in this game really quickly. And once we get sort of halfway through the game, there'll be a lot less things to say, because I'll sort of explain things. So we're going to want to actually pick up ammo, because ammo is persistent through all the missions. So if I run out of ammo, I'll just have to buy more, but that costs time. Now we can choose to shoot him, which gives us nothing. We can arrest him, which means we'll have to get money, the money that we're going to get anyway, or we can just extort him and get the money now. We want the money now because it means it saves us the time having to download the money later.
You extort him by showing that you have a better beard.
Yeah, that as well.
That was why you went for the
Yeah.
improved appearance, right?
That as well, yeah, it's good.
RNG manipulation.
Oh yeah, oh it is definitely RNG manipulation. Now I forgot earlier, we're going to do the third mission. Now see, you notice the red one, that's like the final mission that would have gotten us out of the... Because we're doing another mission, I need to wait until I actually got some more money. Now I need to buy extra EMPs. I'm actually just going to buy a couple more. I'm going to buy extra first aids. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry if that's coming through the mic.
You right?
Yeah, I'll die later. It's fine.
Try not to die.
Alright, so this is a character you actually, in the speedrun, you actually wouldn't meet until literally the final mission when you blow his brains out, spoilers. And I'm still going to blow his brains out. But, see, he's a prick, so I'm going to enjoy blowing his brains out. Exactly. But in the normal, in the any percent, you just wouldn't even look at him. You wouldn't see him. He just doesn't exist. Until the final mission. Yeah, a lot of the story in the main game is actually predicated on the assumption that you've actually done the trading mission, so you'd meet all these characters. All right, so this is unskippable. So this mission is full of unskippable cutscenes. Now the mission itself is actually of about equal length to that previous mission where we got the arms dealer. Approximately equal length. However, all the unskippable cutscenes basically mean that it's just bad.
So wait for a storm, use it as cover.
That's the idea. Probably won't be that simple.
Climb up here.
That's why they sent you instead of me, right?
I think, yeah. As I said, I don't remember the route for this level. That is not the right way. We got $1,000 though. But we're
yeah,
never
you're
gonna
just getting
use...
that for marathon safety.
Yeah, we're never going to use those dollars. That's fine. Yeah. Wait, what? Am I losing my mind?
Well, yeah, but...
So I think no, it's definitely through here. I am losing my mind. What
Did you
have I
sleep
done
at all
wrong?
apart from during Bravely Default?
Oh, I think, I'm convinced it's supposed to be up here, yeah. I did do a practice run with these missions, but apparently I've completely lost my sense of direction. To be honest, this is probably just a side effect of being up for so many hours that I've forgotten how to actually play this game. Oh, these extra missions suck. Okay, I think I think I know what I've done wrong. So I've taken the side route instead of the main route, yeah, okay. Cool, excellent, yeah, I only twigged as soon as I saw that. So we're gonna do this, we don't want to climb up the ladder. That's what I was thinking, because it looks like the ladder, and it's the same damn asset. I'm getting all confused, you see. Oh, Jesus, I don't think I'm going to be able to make this run without dying. Hold on, actually, I've got an idea. I think I've got one left.
Try not to die.
Nope, I've got one left. Excellent. All right, so the next 20 minutes, you're probably going to have a bit of mic sound from me sucking this vapor drop. So I brought these all in from home because I knew my throat was a bit scratchy at the beginning of the marathon. I knew it was going to lose out, so I'm just going to quickly live speedrun opening this Vicks vapor drop.
Just do an ASMR speedrun.
Live ASMR at ASM.
Oh, come on. Also, these packets suck.
Does anyone actually like that? Because that sound just like really grates on me.
Yes, definitely. The one right there loves ASMR.
Right.
Just the sound of people chewing on things just grates on me. I don't know what it is.
Right, so I'll apologise. Oh, shite. Okay, we're fine. Saved it. Fine. Saved. Saved Kakarot.
Run saved.
Alright, so hopefully this fixes my throat a bit. Otherwise, I'm actually going to I will probably actually be dead. Good.
I got some change.
At the cam.
Alright, so again, this is unskippable.
Yeah, it's across the canyon.
So again, I can't do a damn thing about this. That's not a swear.
I know.
Is this even a speed run? No, it's a Vicks vapor drop run. Sponsored by Vicks. Fix your throat in less than 18 hours. Or your money back guaranteed.
We're in the comfy phase of ASM.
By the way,
speedruns.
that's a joke, just in case that wasn't clear. We're not actually sponsored by Vicks. I'm just really bad
Not
at
actually
keeping my
sponsored by
throat in
Vicks,
health.
Probably worth pointing out.
Just in case that wasn't perfectly clear. Anyway.
You could ask Vicks.
Yeah, we could actually. All right, so there was an example.
Generator. Should be in a building nearby.
Okay, there was some example of two glitches in the game. One, the game is laggy as hell. and will sometimes just randomly just jutter you around in places. So you'll notice I was going for the door, but it just sort of shoved me into the wall. And then secondly, sometimes it will just ignore volume settings. So I currently have my volume set at about 40% because the game's very loud. But it's just like, nah, I don't feel like being at a smaller volume. I'll just jack it up. I think the mix is working.
Just take it easy, dude. Do you need some water
I'm
or
trying
something?
so hard, maybe.
I'll go get you some water.
Thank you.
I could do that too.
That's fine. It came off. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I'm trying. Yeah, it was just the mic. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Uploading the information now. A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state of the art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back. They probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like Outback targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. No, I've already got one in my mouth. Oh Jesus. We're gonna try the water.
Don't mind us folks, just experiencing a bit more than technical difficulties right now.
Yeah. Some health issues. Jesus. Not what I thought would happen.
Health before speed runs, ladies and gentlemen.
So we might go with a little less commentary. Unfortunately, no one else in this game. I don't think anyone else in the world actually runs this game. Not okay. I don't think the water helped. I'm actually gonna swig once more. Alright, so we're going to go with a little less commentary, even though that's very anti-me, to try and recover.
Not dying is good strategy. IRL.
Hey, having a little trouble here. The radio tower is down, but we got. Can you secure the landing zone?
Not a problem.
So again, that was another example of volume levels not being honoured. So here we just need to blow away a bunch of dudes. This also brings in an issue, like, you'll notice how I've got a very large crosshair. Well, my bullet could go anywhere in that large circle. If I get a headshot, that's good, so I am going to aim for the head, as you can see, but it could just go anywhere. It's like one more. Yeah, cool. That's just the clip. That's fine.
All right, we're clear.
Oh, there we go. I thought I had everyone, but I wasn't really getting the continue switch. Mission complete. And this is unskippable, so woohoo.
All the missions go as smoothly as this.
You're alive, aren't you?
I will pay for damages.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
Let me know as soon as you find
Yeah.
All right, I'll be in touch, Mikey.
I don't really know how it's because Because this doesn't seem to have any grip anymore.
That's fine. Just
This is it, Mike. We can't let either the missiles or Shahid get past this.
Oh,
Shahid should oversee the
fuck, she just walked off
transport
and forgot that she was
missiles. Two birds with one stone.
mic'd on. What's...
take it on. Yeah, you can't flip it any other way.
Okay. Get over here. We're micing you. There you go.
Check the transport logs. Once we have those, we can pinpoint the missiles.
So you'll recognise this is the airfield,
God damn it. I know. I'm loving life.
but we're going to go into a
Yeah, I had
different
it
section of
attached to
the
the
map
neck thing.
after the first bit. We're going back into the
So-
tower.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
That's right. I got this. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Just
It's weird. Usually they're not so
I
forward.
was trying to keep it as inconspicuous as possible.
no, you go hard or you go home. All right.
Oh no. It's alright, the webcam's on the head.
From henceforth, we refer to you as Peggy.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm here to cover your not being able to talk
Alright, cool.
slightly. Trying to base this on what I remember from SpudCon.
So there's a small time saver here if we can have the alarm not go off. Basically random though. Bugger. So it's a very small time save. Basically that gate is open if the alarm isn't on, we just have to open it. So just as forewarning, this will go over estimate, but that's mainly only because of the incentive. Okay, that's new. Oh, that's right, of course. Okay, so because that's because this is all missions, I keep forgetting that I will actually have extra XP.
Donate now to get in for the kill or save Softman incentive.
Jesus Christ.
Eyes on the cam, everyone. Eyes on the cam. Oh no, it's just changed. Damn it.
Oh my god, this is humiliating. But no. Softman, you've done a really good job this week. And practically killing yourself to say, to put this together.
Hold on. Alright, so there's a little glitch here. There's supposed to be a cutscene that goes on in this room, but if I bust open the door and run through, I can have the cutscene go on here where there's supposed to be all the enemies and crap. So I just skipped that entirely. So that's cool glitch. It's cool glitch. I know.
Yeah. But yeah, just gonna say, you're a cool dude. We appreciate you a hell of a lot.
Everyone in chat, let us know how much you love Softy.
Alright. Oh, also, plot. Okay. These dudes are terrorists and they stole big missiles and then they blew up a plane. So now we're gonna go murder them. Got him.
If we do that, we lose the missiles. But if we can still intercept the convoy, we have a chance.
Yes, that's the plot of this section of the game.
Damn it. So the convoy's already headed out.
Is that the plot of most of the game or just this section?
No, just this section.
Use the foot trails and move back.
People hope you don't die before finishing the run.
Alright, cool. So I can die after?
They are sending a lot of love.
Good. I'll try not to die, guys.
Don't you think I know that?
On fish run, because I like this game. It's fun. Just getting to play it, to be honest. It's good. Alright, so here's the first boss of the game. I need serious time. Everyone shut up.
Up on the top of the bridge.
It's very serious. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. Okay, that's actually not good. Okay, that's really bad, actually. Okay, so I was supposed to go make a gag here about... That was supposed to just finish the guy off, but I... Okay, so what happened is I'm supposed to take damage at the same time as activating the quick shot, because it actually deactivates the funky lighting. Let me just finish like that. Okay. Deactivates the funky lighting. That's actually really bad. Honestly, if this actually wasn't an all missions run, that would have been even worse, because I was able to get the extra rank of quick shot before this. I shouldn't actually have that.
And you got a gold-plated rifle.
Alright, one sec. So we do have a donation, I'm being informed, but one sec. I'm just going to quickly say, it's oh crap. I should should probably keep going. Hold on. Probably keep going. Alright, so I'm gonna have to blow up a striker, like an armored vehicle, because I'm the greatest, and I'm gonna just do this very easily, and then there's gonna be another. Actually, no, sorry, hold the donation for the unskippable cutscene afterwards, because there's a really funny bit coming up, and I want to point it out. Because it's funny, and I like funny things. So there's a striker done. That's really easy. Sorry. Yeah, thank you to whoever donated, but this is really funny, and I really, really, really want to point it out because it's funny. I like funny things, and right now I need some funny. All right, so we blew up the vehicle. We blew the crap out of it, but the dude's still alive. And this is the dude we had to kill, like the Shaheed. He's a bad dude, and we're gonna cutscene. Okay, now's a good time to read the donation.
So we have another donation from PSX Freak 101. This is probably my last donation for this marathon. Famous last words. It's been fun throwing money at you guys while you entertain me from the comfort of my room for the past day and a half. Good cause, wonderful group of people, fun event. Shout outs to Softman for being such a trooper so far. Just try not to die on stream, okay?
Right, cool.
Also, save the animals.
I'll die off stream.
No, we need you for Afghan.
Thank you so much, PSX Freak.
All right, perfect timing. All right, so here's Shaheed. He's all going to be like, you know, whatever crap, and then we're just going to kill him. So, but first he's going to be like, here's a PDA, and then we're going to throw him off a bridge. He's done. Okay, dead. Gone. Whoa, we win.
Woo!
We win. We killed him. We killed the terrorists. We win. America. America. Wait, no, never mind. We're getting blown up.
Counter-terrorists. Win?
Yeah. Okay, we just got blown up. Whoops. That's not good. Okay, but here's our handler. Here's Mina. Because Mina's cool. Now then, here's the gag though. Remember those people we were working for, the Alpha Protocol? They're the ones who sent the missiles. Oh!
Dun dun dun.
So we're gonna keep being suave.
We'll figure this out. For now, I need a way out of Saudi Arabia with the information I got from Shaheed.
I should be mashing. Sorry. So I'm gonna go way over estimate because of all this crap that's going on. That's fine. Because mystery block is getting filled.
It was getting filled.
True. All right, so I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, can I trust you? All right, so when the dialogue comes up, you just need to hit up. That's all you need to do.
Okay,
All right,
I
cool.
can do that.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly because this is unskippable. I can't do anything. Can't do it. It's very, very dull and basically explains the rest of the plot of the game. I can't get this off. Okay, so this is gonna explain the rest of the plot of the game. Basically, Halbeck is a bunch of bastards and they want to sell money. Okay, I'll be back.
Welcome to this co-op Alpha Protocol speedrun. World record incoming, boys.
Transmitting the information now. Looks like the missiles were shipped from Moscow. Halbeck's got a distributor there, or had. As for Rome, it looks like an Al Samad cell was activated. I don't know why. And in Taipei, Ronald's son, the president of Taiwan. Someone's been ordered to assassinate him.
This doesn't make sense. What does Halbeck hope to
This is, I can't. It's unskippable. I just have to wait until the dialogue wheel comes up.
Turn the world into their private market.
Now Softman said I can't. It's unskippable.
and a steady consumer base for their weapons for years?
But I did that. I did my part.
I need to warn you.
Did he only want you to hit up once?
Not only
Yeah.
Or was it only
but
once?
Halbeck's got an inside Alpha Protocol somehow. If you're caught,
I know. Execution, imprisonment, possibly another lecture by Westridge. I'm on my own.
no, not exactly. They used him. But we can use Alpha Protocol. There's so many levels of secrecy to it. Not even the staff know all the resources the program has.
Like,
Safe houses, weapons.
I pressed up. It's
Thank you.
fun.
And then you don't need to press up again because it defaults next time.
I can dig up some files not listed in any records.
Co-op percent. World record incoming.
Sounds like you're going after these targets then.
Yeah.
I mean, we got co-op relatively default world record
Okay.
last night. So.
All right. So basically, this is unskippable, so it's choosing the shortest one. And aggressive is like duty. You know, I forget. Professionally goes in this long rant, and suave he's like ah blah 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 blah. And aggressive's like I don't like this.
they're going to cause a real war.
So yeah. So Halbeck's gonna cause a war. Oh no. All right. So now we get to choose our specialization. So this is sort of like in Oblivion, where we can like tag skills. This one is like tags 3 skills. This one tags 3 skills. This one tags 3 skills. But these tags any 3 skills that we want. So we're going to do that. So we only really need 2, technical aptitude and pistols, because those are the only things we actually need. But we tag martial arts because we need to tag a 3rd. Okay, so just to explain something, this dude in the yellow shirt is, what do you call it? Henry Leyland, and he's like the Halbeck CEO or big executive or something. And, might as well. So there's 3 hubs. This is the rest of the game, basically. You can shoot, and you're just going to have to go through the missions at each one. We're going to do Moscow first, because the hardest mission is there, and I'll explain something in the next downtime, how this game actually works difficulty out.
So what year was this game released?
Like it's either 2008, like 9, 10 or something.
Would you say this was very much influenced by Mass Effect? Looking at the
Yes.
level up screen.
Yes, I do think...
It reminded me a lot of Mass Effect 1.
Yes, I do think there were certain influences, yes.
Well, I mean the wheel as well, but...
So, when you're not getting shut down,
Skip.
all right, be honest.
Alright, so basically there's this thing where if you find certain bits of information, you can like sell them to Scala and she'll like you more. Then later you can bang.
Well, bang, okay.
Yeah.
More Mass Effect.
Yeah. But because we're actually not going to go out of our way to get any pieces of information, and we're not going to want any more money from her, and we don't actually need her to like us, that's the most irrelevant part ever. But we still need to get introduced to it, so whatever. Is this the one? I think, so we're going to pick this one because it's, no, never mind, I'm an idiot. There's one of them that's the next one. We want to pick the right one because it's unskippable, the line's unskippable. Alright, so we want to do this in a certain order, the missions here. We're also going to need to do the extra one. So we don't actually need anything here, but I might grab that, and I might grab that just in case. So Brilliance, as I said, so this is the thing, it's a skill that lets us do the bang, 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 and this lets us reset our cooldowns, so lets us do the bang, bang, bang again. We're also, you know, why the hell not? Let's grab some toughness. So toughness, we only really need 3 points, because that gets us to an extra 50 health, and that's pretty good. I need to hit exit. Okay, cool. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go contact Grigori. Grigori is the informant. Grigori is a cool guy.
I think we better put a warning out for anyone who's trying to see
that's trippy. Alright, so Grigori's a drunk. He's a cool guy. We're going to interrogate him. We don't want to be in this conversation any longer than we have to. So, yeah. So he says I should go to their website, and I say he should go to the bar. So I put him on the bar, and then I smash his face in, and then we're done, because his
Man
guys
walks into a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's man walks into a bar. Yeah.
Says ouch.
Yeah.
Mina didn't like that.
Mina doesn't like that, no, because she's all into like being a spy and crap, and that's not a very good way to be a spy.
This is the Sterling Archer way of being
Alright,
a spy.
let's just quickly check. I'm just going to quickly check. Okay, so actually checking my inventory was a good idea because I need to fix it. Wait, what? I selected one gadget and it's replaced it in 2 slots. See what I mean by this game being goddamn awful? Okay, so we are actually going to go to the yacht though. We don't need the EMPs for now. I just wanted to fix it because I can.
I'm just going to call him Sterling Archer for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he basically is. Anyway, so we're going to Laszlo's yacht. His name's Laszlo, but I'm just going to call him Laszlo because it's funny. When I was making my splits, I misspelled it as Laszlo. And so it's stuck ever since. Actually a really fun mission as well. So there's a bunch of Russian mobsters on board, but we don't want to worry about them. We just want to get to Laszlo. See if we can get a nice cool skip here. We can get a stealth kill on him. No, we can't. We can get we can randomly get a stealth kill on him for no apparent reason. Okay, I might have accidentally shot the civilian. No, apparently I didn't, because I didn't lose Mina around. No, never mind, I did accidentally shoot the civilian. This is a shotgun after all, so whatever. We're just going to change to our first aid. Play that for safety. Didn't actually take any more damage, that's fine. Alright, so. So, a bunch of random, you know what, I can't even be bothered explaining that, because I don't think that's explainable. This is just a really random part of the game. Basically, a bunch of, like, private military group is actually on the boat, and this is the bodyguard. We don't want to be in that conversation, so we're just going to shoot her. Whoops, that gets us out, though.
Was she perhaps a hacker?
No.
Oh.
I get the reference, but no.
No, I just figured she was by how she was
Yeah.
coded.
Yeah, no, she's a mute bodyguard of the dude we're just about to meet.
What's up with the
Yeah, the G9, no, 22, it's G22. Alright, so we actually don't need to like this guy, so bugger him. We're gonna pick the shortest option, because it's gonna be unskippable, so we'll pick
but she started the fight. I was there for Laza, not her. Don't blame me for her mistake.
I don't care, Agent Thorne, but I'm guessing you didn't give her much choice.
Well, you weren't there, were you?
You're right. I wasn't. She died. Alone. Goodbye, Agent.
Okay, so first thing we want to do is download some money.
Thanks, Mina.
Thanks, Mina. Then we're going to quickly sell off this gold-plated AR we got from beating up that boss in the first place. So we're going to buy some first aid kits, about 30 should do for the rest of the game. Then we're going to buy EMPs for the rest of the game. So we want to be skipping mini-games. So we're going to buy about, doesn't really matter, we can buy 50. 50 is good.
So you use the EMPs to
Skip every mini-game.
So
in the game, yes.
lockpicking and anything else?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the good stuff. I didn't need to do that, it was actually really slow, whatever. I could have just pressed M to go to map, but I forgot, so whatever. Right, so this is the extra mission, so this one won't go as smooth, but it's fine. Also a good old-fashioned bit of unskippable, but it's funny, so whatever.
You can tell they're Slavic because of their outfits.
Yes. Well, we are in Moscow, so at least it makes sense. So, we're going to meet C. Usually in a speedrun you would not meet C, because the place you meet C is in this mission, which we usually don't do.
You will regret your words and deeds.
So I'm just going to keep going suave. I actually forget what the consequences are of this. I don't think there are any consequences. Basically, it's like, okay, so we...
Considering you have to drop.
Basically, she's like, well, we're here for the same thing. Let's not blow each other's brains out. Okay, I'm happy with that, because that means there's less people who are going to shoot at me.
It's like I've walked into the middle of a turf war.
Hope you're not planning on.
Now we want to go... Oops, wrong way.
Snipers on the tower.
All right. There's a sniper. We just want to basically cut the beam every now and then, and we'll be fine. All right. Another thing is we always want to be moving when we bash a door down. We don't want to open it because that's slower than bashing. But if we oops. But if we do a bash stationary, we won't do a bash, like a shoulder bash, we'll do a kick. So we need to go around here. We're going to go activate a crane. Body armor. Ah, we staggered him, nice. Oh, and then we couldn't get past. Oh, that's not good. Just get a first aid, whatever.
Just walk through them.
Yeah, well, I did shoot him. He was dead. But yeah, we just walked through him. Yeah, so as I said, we need to go activate the crane up here. This is a bit slow. It's very silly. I think it's control, yeah. Okay, cool. We'll just crouch and be cool. Actually, you know, we will try and blast these people. Yeah. So we got lucky there and got a couple of headshots. It's nice. It's just basically, I just want to take a bit less damage, and there's no reason not to just lose a couple of rounds. So we don't want to shoot these guys, 'cause these are the dudes who we've just teamed up with. Okay, cool. So we need to wait for that, and we can drop. And then we can drop. Just need to wait for the airlock, I guess, to Open up. Now we don't want to get run over by a train, so let's not get run over by a train. Cool, we didn't get run over by a train, good stuff.
Pro speed strats.
Oh yeah. Again, let's not get run over by a train. That was a lot closer than I intended. I was meaning to actually duck over to the left. Because this is the way to go. No, it's not, never mind, I'm an idiot. So I need to go into the train first. So there's loads of guns. Guns. So destroy, I believe, is actually the better option.
Consider it done. I think I can find just the thing.
According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
All right, so if you do the reroute, that cutscene's a lot longer because you have to choose where to reroute it. You can reroute it to yourself or Grigori. I think the faster one is to do it to Grigori. I actually forget, because I mean, I never do this one. I never do this mission. All right, so this is just kill everyone. Usually that door opens. That would go. I wasn't wrong, I was just wrong about the timing. Oh yeah, that's done. Mission over. Except we get Torch to see. You know, I actually forget. You know what, let's go for some new strats. Let's see what happens if I go attack. I actually forget what happens. Oh, Jesus, okay, it actually starts a fight. Crap. That's fine, because I have boss killing power. So this is actually, this would actually be the fastest method though. So that's the end of that mission.
What are we to do now? You fight like an animal. You are not even cornered.
You fight like a dairy farm.
Yeah. Anyway, so we can't kill her because she's like actually a story character. Or usually would be. She's all very impressed by that. I actually forgot that. I don't think I've actually ever done that fight before. New and exciting times.
Learning.
Technically that actually is probably faster than going to the, what do you call it? The conversation. Because you get out in one option. And with chain shot and brilliance, the cooldown reset. It's very quick. So G2, even though I shot his bodyguard and told him to piss off, he's like, you know, we both need to go to this place, so let's both go to the place together instead of apart.
What happened? I got cut off.
Mina, I think Albatross is going to be joining us at the embassy.
What?
No time to explain, but I think we need to reach Zircon now.
Alright, so I deliberately don't want to start skipping the cutscene early, because if I do, I'll crash the game and the run's over. So you'll notice, in a sec, you'll notice a flash. There it is. It's actually going to be a bit delayed because of the camera. Okay, so you would have noticed like a flash. You've seen a T-posing Michael. Basically what happens is, unlike normally where they just load straight into a, normally they load straight into a cutscene, but here they load into the game and then the cutscene for some reason. So if you start skipping, it'll skip the entire cutscene, but it'll still think you're in the game, but attempting to get into the cutscene, and the game just throws a hissy fit. Alright, so because of Grigori, we pissed off Grigori, he told the Marines that we were in town, but we don't want to try and bluff them out or talk to them or do anything with them, so we're just going to get them hostile. We don't actually want to kill them. They're very hard to kill, and Mina doesn't like it when we kill the US Marines. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too good, so we just shoot, get them hostile, which means we can skip the conversation. And there we go. So we're actually at full health. Oh, no. We will actually want to be at full health. So this is, well, quickly while we're in this little downtime. So the way this game works is the more AP you spend, the harder enemies get. So in theory, if you didn't spend any AP, you'd actually have a much easier game, in theory. However, when you spend AP, generally speaking, you gain power at a higher proportion than the enemies gain strength. However, this mission is a pain in the ass. Like a big pain in the ass. So we're going to do this basically before enemies get too big. Okay, that's... I really need to shoot that turret. There we go. Alright, so this is not the hard bit. I'm just going to first aid. Didn't really need to, but it's safety. This is Serkov. This is the dude we were trying to find. I forget. I forget why we were needing to talk to this guy, but basically we're telling him... Yeah, reasons. Something about Halbeck and how they're all jerks. It's basically the reason for everything in this game. Alright, so we are going to deliberately get all this ammo here. And, ooh, no. Alright, so this is the hardest part of the game. There are a lot of enemies in a very small area, and they all have shotguns, which is relevant enough. So we're just playing it very safe, and there's still a pretty good chance that we can actually die. I thought this dude died. So we're gonna equip our other 2 medkits. Alright, this is good. So I think we're fine. We're gonna shoot the dude who's got all the armor. Oh crap. Oh Jesus. Oh crap. Oh no! Okay. Okay, so I thought there were only 2 dudes in that room. For some reason there were 3. I know exactly why. For some reason one of them hadn't charged forward. That's fine, I should have just put 1 less bullet into the turret.
Do you know how many bullets the turret needs?
It's 4, but I could have put 1 in myself, like not in chain shot. Alright, so we don't actually need to pick up the all the ammo again. No, sorry, we do. Why are the icons not loaded? I thought I did. Anyway, so yeah, this could take me a couple of goes, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. As I said, this is the hardest part in the game. Like, if I'm gonna die anyway, it's gonna be here. Alright, so we got lucky there and got a headshot. This game also does feature like an equipment system. Like, you can get like better pistols and better shotguns and better armor and stuff. But basically, for like 90% of the game, it's not actually relevant enough. Crap. Okay, cool. I really tried to mash the hell out of that. It's not actually relevant enough, like the extra damage I'd get from a better pistol or anything, so you don't really bother getting anything. Alright, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, because now I think we've actually gotten rid of all the dudes here, because I counted this time instead of not. Alright, so that disables the security. Now we're done with the hard bit. We're done with the hard bit now. Take a little quick right, quick left. This skips a ton of enemies, which are usually a pain in the ass, but not so much if you skip them all. Grab that heal for the final part of the mission. Pull out the pistol, make sure that's loaded, because we're going to be doing a bit of chain shotting. And down. Okay, so the last bit is a protect circle, but protect is actually code for kill a bunch of people. The trigger for ending the mission is by killing a number of enemies. So we're going to attempt to raise that number very quickly by doing chain shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, no more enemies have spawned. Then we're going to very quickly, because they spawn immediately. Dun dun. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't think there are any more enemies. If there are, I don't know where the hell they actually are. So whatever, we'll just waste those. Ah, he's behind the truck, of course. No one murder this guy. Oh, 1 more. No, never mind. No, there we go. Good numbers.
Nicely done.
That was pretty good. So we're just gonna, we could just disarm him, but that actually starts the animation for disarming him is unskippable, which is just a pain in the ass.
I'm glad I wasn't the only person thinking of McCree with that,
yeah.
chain shot.
It is McCree.
It is high noon.
All right, so for safety, we're gonna get the last upgrade in toughness, and that's basically all the upgrades we're gonna get, except for going higher in pistols, and maybe later if I feel like it, I'll go higher in martial arts. I might get 1 more in technical aptitude, if I remember what I think is there correctly. Now, we don't really want to talk to this guy, so we're just going to say, send all the information to our PDA, go away.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry. Oh, by the way, this is Champion Chick. He's a silver medal weightlifter. He's his bodyguard. That's completely irrelevant, but I know that.
You're expanding upon the rich narrative of Alpha Protocol.
There we go. All right, so Leyland, we know he's a Halbeck exec, and basically it's inferred heavily that you have been captured. And now he's grilling you because he's a evil megalomaniac. Oh, we're gonna go with the top option here because it's funny.
That's what I do.
Is that your way of asking if I had allies? Fuck off, Leyland. Next time wear a billboard with your motivation on it.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
Anyway, let's
You
start.
can tell he's evil because look at his outfit.
I know. It's yellow. It's pompous. It's great.
You businessman.
See, as you can tell in the conversation parts of this game, when you're attempting to speedrun the game, very intensive on my left hand. My index finger on my right hand. Whatever. Close enough. Alright, so because of the way I chose my options, I'm actually going in and storming this dude's mansion with G22, the people, you know, when I shot the dude's bodyguard and the dude doesn't like me at all, but because of the choices I made, we're going in, and that's actually what we want. Not because of anything they're going to do, but because of the fact that, you'll see in a minute. Breako. It's also a hell of a lot faster. If you accidentally go with the VCI, you have to do this whole on-rails shooter bit, because like the G22, you know, they're all stealthy and in the shadows and crap, and oh god. Okay, that's not good. So that's not something that usually happens, but it's fine. That's like a 20-second time loss.
I like how they all just sort of appear and start stepping on you.
That's what was weird. Like they all just swarmed in. That's not really what usually happens. Anyway, as I said, like it's not a big deal. Anyway, so the gag is basically Breako is like a 2-year-old child. And we'll get to see him a little more once we go into his boss fight.
They've locked down the room. I'll try to override the system, but you'll have to take them out first.
Alright, so we're just going to quickly take a little bit of safety here by blowing everyone's brains out there. Alright, so I'm going to take this health box for safety. This is a really weird set of loads because it doesn't load, and then I walk outside, and then it does a load. And then it goes into a conversation.
Apparently people are really hype about your watch.
Nice. Hold on. Did you zoom in on it?
Quite a lot.
Nice.
Where's Albatross?
It is a very nice watch. The battery sucks though. Alright, so you had a choice there. We could either go find Albatross, who was the dude whose bodyguard I shot. We could go for the data, which was like something else. Or we could go for both. No, I don't want to go for both. That just costs time. It doesn't give us any particular benefit. And I don't want to go for the data, because that actually takes longer. I'm out of EMPs. Why am I out of EMPs? Like, why am I out of EMPs? This is really bad. So I don't know how to do this minigame past, like, the first level of it. Crap, okay.
On the fly routing.
On the fly routing is actually code for let's get good at a minigame, like, right now. How did that miss? So this is kind of bad. So, all right, so here's the deal, right? There's this random glitch that occurs with this game where sometimes your equipment won't actually save. Now, you see, I kind of forgot about that until it just happened. So let's cry about it later. For now, I have to figure out. It's basically just a line puzzle, but I suck at those, so whatever. I think it's that. Okay, we're in. Okay, good. We need to do that again. Okay, the other problem is I was going to use chain shot in here, but now I've taken it on, put it on cooldown. So these dudes all have armor in here. Oh wait, I'm back on. Nice. Got it. Okay, so now it's okay. Hey, Albatross, I'm gonna save you. You got beat up. It's cool. Yeah, nice. No, never mind.
Ooh.
So we're gonna get rid of this dumbass. It gets rid of gets us out of the cutscene quickly. And also, on a side benefit, it lets us skip a cutscene later where he was going to go berate us for being, I don't know. I'm just about to explode. I heard that grenade. Where is the dude? Like, I need to kill him because I can't take damage while I'm doing the minigame. There we go. Okay, I think we're actually clear. So we'll just have to do this minigame again. That's dumb. It's that one. Then 2 is that one. Then 3 is that one. Then 4 is that one. Then 5 is that one. Then 6 is that one. Oh, what's that one? I was just clicking.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Why?
That guy's really tall.
Yeah, he floated a bit. Like about that far off the ground.
Oh, I
that
thought he
fun.
was just really tall compared to the other two, like twice their size.
Alright, so now we know that the glitch occurred, though. We can just get EMPs back. As you are aware, I bought like 50 of them. Alright, so we're not gonna...
Oh, we can't mock him?
No, it costs time. We're far enough behind because like everything that's happened. Okay, so we're just gonna use chain shot and brain him a lot. Okay, so now he's gonna snort drugs and now he's invincible.
I'm surprised this game isn't banned in Australia.
Yeah. I see, you can't do it as a player, so...
Yeah. Looking at you, Santor 4.
Yeah. Alright, so he's going to deal a ton of damage to us if he actually catches us. However, I can just do this all day. It doesn't matter what difficulty I'm on. So for some reason, I don't even know, basically. Yes, you'll notice I've got bloody... What am I doing? Using brilliance, that's right. For some reason he's got like weird damage reduction, even though he's not invincible once he comes out of his drug-induced state. What? Okay, half those bullets, No, okay, we got it. Hey, he was about to go into another coke phase. Yeah, so for some reason all those shots like snap to the wall. That's weird. Alright, so this is extra missions and not all missions, because this dude's supposed to give you an extra mission where it actually turns out that Surkov is the bad guy.
If we hit $1,800, we will have Swearjar Cam. So, so if we get that extra $8 in, $7.50.
$7.50.
$7.50 for Swearjar Cam. Also, PSX, you're not allowed to donate.
I think they said they put in like 250 something.
Yeah.
I would believe that.
I don't even have that much money.
He should have come here instead and been punched by Spud.
Yeah. I thought PSX was punching Spud. Not the other way around.
No, Spud was going to punch PSX if he showed up on a whim again.
Oh, okay.
Is PSX from in town?
No, Brisbane. Oh, Gold Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
He flew down here last year for AFCON on a whim without telling us. Just showed up. It was very much appreciated.
Alright, so we're going to get one just because we get a bit of extra armor. Alright, so we're going to go to Rome next.
How much do you reckon for the Swearjar? Till 1800? 1800?
Okay, so that timer, like, we're at an hour, and I'm about, like, just over a third of the way through the game. Actually, no, it's fine. So it's going to be 40 minutes for... yeah, I'm going to go way over.
It's fine.
Most of that, to be fair, was from me dying. Most of the time lost from me dying. And also the incentive. So I'm actually not playing too badly. I'm actually not playing too badly.
That was a fun impromptu holiday. Going from the Gold Coast to Adelaide. Adelaide's like even more quiet than the Gold Coast though.
Adelaide's nice.
Adelaide is nice.
It's very low-key.
You know,
Thank you to the city of Adelaide for hosting. having us.
City of Churches.
Apparently, according to the Snapchat filter, I was like, that, alright.
Okay, so alright, so the plot to Rome is basically this. There's a rogue terrorist cell that was belonging to the group that I threw that dude off a bridge with. And so it's like, we're gonna have to do something with them. And then there's this dude called Conrad Marburg, who's like an old husky guy who's in charge of the Veteran Combat Initiative, the VCI. And they're like jerks and stuff. So that's a problem.
We just shot past 18. Alright, hang on.
Veteran Combat's a great game.
Yeah. All right, so here's a nice good one. So we're supposed to like bug the NSA listening post. 'Cause the NSA's got some information we need, and yeah, so it's in an ice cream. Look, this just speaks for itself. Go ahead.
So we've just gotten a $10.50 donation from Millhouse, in somewhat lead speak, for the swear jar. So we are in the process of sorting out swear jar cam. Thank you so much, Millhouse, for getting us over the $1,800 bar.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you
This
to
game
everyone
is
who has
amazing,
donated
and
so
I've
far.
only put in my name.
Thrill! Wow.
All right, so classic speed strats here. We just got out of the conversation as quickly as possible because we really didn't want to be in it.
I hope you guys appreciate my efforts in throwing in random donation incentives. I did one during Bravely Default too.
Where's the backlight, man? Oh, there it is.
All right, so this is the one we specifically don't want to go, what do you call it?
Porn star.
Yeah, we don't want to go suave because it was just being like, oh, is she a porn star? Oh, because her name's Madison St. James. That's the name of the person. Oh, okay, so someone in the Veteran Combat Initiative is doing the whole, like, oh, you're in danger and crap. Right, let's do the...
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do the extra mission now.
I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
I'm in.
Yeah, so this is a CIA listening post. Now, we actually want to try to avoid killing these guys. We can, like, beat them up to death, but we can't actually kill them.
Accessing the database.
Did I do the thing, or did I not do the thing? I did not do the thing. We are in so much trouble. Actually, you know, honestly, we're in so much trouble. I'm actually gonna go back to the safe house. I forgot to do that. Remember how I said, like, I need to put on the EMPs again, and that's gonna be important. No, I just didn't do that.
It's alright.
We can just load back. That's fine. And that's easy. So we're just gonna quickly do that this time.
Yep, I'm good to go.
That's a big problem. That doesn't cost us much time at all, because as you saw, it was a very, very quick. I noticed it quickly. I noticed it very quickly. So we're all good. Everything's okay, everyone.
Zoom out a bit.
Marathon.
It's okay, folks. Oh, by the way, I'm in.
I can hear him. Accessing the database.
So you do actually need to do that.
Control room's locked from the inside.
Then you need to find out the control room's locked.
I'll think of something.
So that was going to happen anyway. All right, so then we're going to gas them out.
So I'd do the trick. Just give him
Live on camera, the swear jar being used.
Exciting stuff. All right, so now that we've sort of gassed the CIA, we can just go in there, do the objective, and then we can get out. This is actually the fastest extra mission in the game. Nice. So one of the CIA dudes shot another one of the CIA dudes. Okay, I might be dead. We're fine. Okay, Jesus, that was really close. My first aid was on cooldown. I could have actually equipped. So, you know, I've got 2 slots of first aid. They're interchangeable. They're not interchangeable. That's a poor way to phrase it. I can. One cooldown doesn't affect another. They're not shared cooldown. That's a good way to say it.
Gotta give you a stick.
Alright, so this is a sniping mission, except it's the worst sniping mission ever invented. The reason for this is purely the controls. I am going to move the mouse on. Can you see the mouse on camera? Alright, yeah, that's perfect actually. That's perfect. Leave that there, because that camera is brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to move the mouse about that far, and you'll notice how far I am, like, going. So, what we need to do is actually shoot everyone, because that's the fastest way through this mission. Now, fortunately, the trigger for moving on to the next bit is not the killing of everyone, it's actually the time it would take for the slowest person to get to the end. So in theory, I can miss a couple of shots, and it actually doesn't cost me time for the first two stages. It's the third stage where I've got big problems with the fact that this mouse, any mouse, sorry, it's just the sensitivity is just garbage. It's really, really bad. Alright, so again, we're just going to go, basically, we're just going to go from, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's fine. Oh, crap. That's fine, he's running. Oh my god, that was right on him.
What was that noise? Is this you shooting civilians to make Mina annoyed at you as well? Or?
No, that comes later. Those are all guards, so they're guards for the evil terrorist. So that's fine.
I think we're being raided, by the way.
Look. Oh, by who?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, poor time to raid, because this is going to take me like 100 goes. Alright, so, unlike the other stages, I don't actually have to shoot a bunch of people. All I have to do is shoot the one dude on this balcony. But again, as I said, it's really sensitive, and he's pretty small target. So he's going to come up there. There he is. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to line it up like below him. Because as I said, it's a big fat pain in the ass. Try to line it up below him. There we
Shout
go.
outs to the raiders while this is going on.
Got him. Beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
is this a patty raid?
Nice. Oh, there's a bunch of bats. I don't know. Well, I slippery can't be helped, no. Well, thank you for the raid.
Oh.
What's that beeping noise?
Alright, so that beeping noise was my emails in the game. But,
Did you want me to turn up that input so you can close that window?
no, so it was my emails in the
Full
game.
raid.
Oh, in the game.
No, sorry. The character said, "What's that beeping noise?" And I said, "That beeping noise was the emails in the game." All right, so this is Conrad Marburg. We get to learn. I'll try and let our line slip out because he's got a really good voice actor. So I got to keep doing suave.
I thought I was being more subtle than that.
You were obviously trained by the U.S. government. You've left a trail all over Rome.
Actually,
So he'll still find you if you like are sneaky and crap, but he won't make all these derogatory comments if you're not a brazen, shoot everyone idiot. Okay, so now this is the dude who we've actually been doing suave stuff for. So he's going to be the final boss of this area. Spoilers. Now we actually need to kill him. The only way to kill him is to meet two conditions. One, I need to piss him off enough, which I can do by just giving him suave responses all the time, because that just always annoys him.
He doesn't like that you're young and suave and
doesn't
don't take
like that
things
you're young and
seriously.
suave. No, that's correct. He doesn't like it at all. And then secondly, we also need to give a majority of suave responses up to this point. Okay. So all this water, probably gonna need to go to the bathroom again, but hopefully I'll find a good spot. Actually, I know exactly how I can go to the bathroom. I can rock up the Stephen Heck dialogue.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's another incentive that's been
Because I
met.
do need to do that incentive anyway. So I'm actually do that now. So I'm actually after this cutscene. So in theory, what do you call it? I'd finish off Rome because there's no reason to flip between hubs.
I was home. So,
Sorry, I'm just thinking ahead. Sorry, I did just lose my train of thought, I'll admit. Anyway, so usually I wouldn't flip between hubs, there's usually no reason to, but in this case I'm going to do it because there's no reason for me not to as well. Like the only time loss is the time loss between the hub transitions, and that's minimal. And to be quite honest, my bladder is going to thank me later.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Alright, so the person we were talking about earlier, the person we specifically didn't refer to as a porn star. Alright, so we also don't want to give a suave response here, because interested is code for interested sexually.
And we don't have time for that.
We don't have time for that, and we also don't want to annoy Mina, because at this point in time, we want all the armor. But yeah, at this point in time, we want all the armor. Again, suggestive is off the table, because suggestive is code for let's bang.
Bang, okay.
I'll have one sent to your cross streets.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you soon, St. James.
Oh, that's the one you can insinuate as a porn star, right?
That is the one you can insinuate as a porn star, yes. Alright, so we're going to back out. So instead of doing the normal thing, basically, I'm going to start up type A. So there's no particular time, also, as I said, except for the hub transition. There is a nice little glitch here that we're going to trigger. The game doesn't expect you to actually realize that this is how you are supposed to get down here before the conversation goes. So we still got like mouse control and all that. And we can also actually exit. So we're going to improvise. Contact Stephen Hex, select start mission, go. So I'm going to go to the bathroom. Just select whatever dialogue responses you want, but make sure they make vague sense. Usually he likes...
Do you want me to have like any specific,
Nope,
like, is there anything that's wrong?
Don't tell him to piss off.
Okay, I think I can do that. So this was a donation incentive that PSX and I met. Shout outs.
A champion, believe you me.
I can come back.
Oh no, please, just be a second. So you remember where they are now, do you? Candy dish. It doesn't, Gwen. You know I don't like sweet. Oh, the candy dish. That's right. That's where I left my keys. Should have said something earlier, Gwen. Do you see what I almost made you drink? Good old Wayne. Always get into antics. Anywho, what can I do you for?
I'd like to know more about Ronald's son. That is, if it won't cost me any important body parts.
You came to the right place, and you're lucky you did. See, people come in and out of Taipei all the time without asking for clearance, so then I have to erase them so they don't expose me.
Expose what exactly? Your overuse of quotation marks?
My secret identity and everything I know, that's what. Listen. Did you know that in the 1960s, the CIA...
This voice actor's really familiar. Is that Nolan North? It sounds like Nathan Drake.
Oh, I've never heard that. Have you heard of anything relevant to my previous question?
Is this Nolan North?
It's Nolan North.
Okay, because I'm like, it sounds like Nathan Drake.
You're with the agents, am I right?
No, I didn't want to lie, crap. Doesn't matter.
I've just had it set on the left.
SAS, Office of Secret Intelligence, Majestic 12, TBC 15.
Shout outs to Nolan North.
Alright, so Majestic 12 is a reference to Deus Ex, and TBC 15 is a David Bowie song. This guy is, like, Stephen Heck is, like, in this game, he's the madman.
So, can you help me or not?
If that wasn't implied by him.
Yeah.
The way he...
I mean, we've already seen him win in the candy dish. Now, I think it's honest here.
Did you hear about what went down in Russia?
Oh, the Soviet Union? That was something, huh?
No, the U.S. Embassy, the attack. I was there.
Really? I definitely heard of that thing you just said. All right, color me convinced.
Well, Uncharted 4 looks great.
Son, huh? Hey, did you ever notice his name's an anagram for lard on guns?
Lard on guns.
Hey, yeah. And considering that item posted a few years back in the world of Weekly about that take that being used as an experimental bullet toxin, not a coincidence.
You might be onto something there, Mike. I'll look into
So yeah, so I am actually making a somewhat attempt while I'm here to actually make him like me, because then I can actually have him in the final cutscene. That's also actually faster. Let's go with some sexual proclivities.
Actually, all of the above. But right now, I'm most interested in who might want some bed. Political assassinations.
Yeah, if I don't piss him off, we lose time in one instance, but gain 1,000,000 minutes in another.
Oh, there you go.
We also get a really bad pun, which is excellent.
I do love me some bad puns.
Let's go with some flippant.
I didn't bring my conference pass, and I don't feel like waiting in line, unless it was worth my while.
Taiwanese national security bureaus providing the security. You think those cats don't just have pools of stuff on everybody who might want their boss dead?
Wouldn't be too hard to slip in and borrow some of that information.
Knew that would appeal to you, Mike. Hey, give me a call when you head that way. I'd like to be in on this.
You got it.
Don't forget when. Anyways, that's some of the Stephen Heck dialogue. I believe that's most of it, to be honest. That's most of the stuff that I would usually skip, but didn't skip because donation incentive. So we're just going to go back to Rome. There's no particular reason to. I just want to finish it so I don't forget, basically. I can't actually forget. Because the only way to complete the game is to complete all the pubs, but you know what I mean. It's just nice. Be a bit methodic. So yeah, so as I said earlier, I know as I said, I believe there were some raiders earlier. So this is going to go way over estimate. There are a few reasons for this. 2 incentives, one of them that you just had that usually, so that like probably costs like, minute and a half, 2 minutes very easily because I couldn't skip it. Couldn't. The other incentive, which was extra missions,
And your name came up several times in the deck.
that costs about 20 minutes, all those missions put together. And that's obviously a large chunk of time.
And also, Softman kind of died at the start of the
also
run.
me dying and having to go to the bathroom. See, like this bottle of water was not even here at the beginning of the run. Rocket actually brought it to me because I was too busy dying. It has actually worked.
You're doing better now.
I know more. I know who wants to kill me.
I am doing better now. But that did cost a bit of time while I was sort of going from dying to not dying.
Yeah, dying is like having a severe coughing attack and not being well is generally a time loss in speedruns. But
yeah, so
PSA, real life comes first.
basically we will be on track to beat the game in a reasonable time, and fortunately Mystery Box is going to be mostly filled by the delay already that exists and the delay that I have caused. That's slightly intentional, so whatever. Anyway, so we're going to go see Marburg. Basically, we got the address from the woman, and we're just going to go over there and just be like, ba-da. But actually, no, bugger him. We're actually just going to attack him. Get stuffed. So he's taken all our weapons, of course, because, you don't be an evil megalomaniac without, actually not being an idiot. Gave us all that body armor, though, so that's nice of him.
Depends who you want to help you out, Mike. I can patch Madison through, or
Yeah, I could just choose C.
stay on the line.
This is funny.
Just say the word.
I actually forgot about that. But we're going to choose Mina because we get extra armor for Mina. And I like armor. Madison's bonus is less enemy sight range, which would be relevant if I was trying to be like stealthy, but, well, no.
No, I don't got time for that.
I ain't got time for that. And I actually honestly forget what C's is. I think it's like explosive damage or something dumb like that. Alright, so we want to specifically get rid of this sniper before he shoots us with his rifle, and he shot us with the rifle. As you saw, that did like 100 health points of damage, and that's kind of a lot. Do we want, yeah, we're gonna, so I'll just show off. Yeah, so you notice I could use the first aid kit in the other slot, even though the other one was on cooldown. Alright, so we're gonna whip out our pistol here, because there's a turret up ahead, and a couple of goons we're just gonna try and blow away. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just blow away that guy, because we're gonna run on the other side, don't get punched. That guy's kind of unavoidable, whatever, we got past. Main thing is we don't get punched, because that costs time. Looks a bit of lag there, it's fine. Do we want to play safe? I don't think we need to play safe. 70s, we just took damage. I was gonna, if I didn't take damage there, it was only 1 point, but like many games, if you take damage, your armor regen is based on not taking damage for a certain period of time. If I didn't take damage, I probably wouldn't have gone to get that med kit, because I would have had loads of armor for this last section. But I did, so whoops. Alright, so we're gonna try now to get through this last section here without getting shot. I meant punched, because punched costs time, shot doesn't. Anyway, so we used grenades that we didn't have to blow up a dude who wasn't there. While Marburg's all like, I'm evil, like
yeah, you can see from the black gloves.
Yeah.
Nice
I think they're leather as well. It's heavily implied that he's in a power struggle with C, the person from Moscow. Oh, heavily implied, that's actually direct. It's pretty funny. Oh, by the way, sure is a lot of security. Done. So much security. What a hindering amount of security. Alright, so there's 3 missions left for this this hub. There's the 2 there, one of them's really, really quick, and then there's the final. So the Ruins is a pretty average mission. It's mostly just running. Not much tech to explain here.
Alright, I'm at the Ruins. And the bike? It's close by. It's a nice ride. Must be the connection Shahid mentioned. I'm going in for a close-up. The site's close to the public line. You shouldn't run into any civilians. Trying to take in all the sites I see. Good to see how the renovations are going.
So basically this is just routing. There is a side mission on this here, sorry, side objective on this mission, which gets us bonuses of money and assorted stuff, but we don't really want to care because it's a very long mission. We have to go around the entire map and like destroy a bunch of boxes.
What is this place?
Very long. Basically stuff it.
So, you made your signal's breaking up a little, Mike. Must be the ghost. Are you in the catacombs? Yeah.
So
If you go to the side objective, you get more of this sparkling repartee.
ah yes. But I don't want it. Alright. So here's the end of the mission here. This is actually a pretty decent little thing, because they don't have any other like arena shooters, if that makes sense, in the game, but they do actually put one in here. I want to pick up that first aid kit. I just want to pick up the first aid kit. I don't want to take cover. There we go. Got it. Got it. I'm the best. Okay, so basically this is an exercise in memorization. The spawns are set. I just need to not be an idiot and remember what they are. Now, I used to know what the spawns were like 2 years ago. That was a very lucky headshot. We reload our firearms, so we'll just quickly now, because I know there are at least 2 dudes. Usually, you can get value out of your chain shot if there are at least 2 dudes. Killing the dude with armor would have been nice, but it's fine. We actually got a couple of lucky headshots there. Our bullets didn't decide to deviate. That dude just charged and... What the... Oh, I know what happened. A dude fell on me. So a dude literally jumped on my head, and that caused me to fall down. Kind of forgot about that. I don't think that's actually ever happened to me before. I know. I think these are the last 2 dudes. No, I'm an idiot. It's fine. As long as they're on the ground, the shotgun does work. And that's it. Level over.
Hey.
And of course, we need to be a bit badass, so we're just going to blow the whole thing up.
Mike, what did you do?
Erasing my tracks and the weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away. Everything's gonna explode.
Cool guys don't look at explosion.
Yeah, and then it gets even better though, because everything's gonna explode as he drives away. So he's blew up in like an ancient Roman historical site.
But we looked cool doing it.
Did look cool doing it, yeah. Can't really argue with that. Can't really argue with that at all. Anyway, so that's that. Madison's gonna be all like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were gonna die. And you're not dead. So good." Okay, so we actually wanted to like us. That is basically because we want the opportunity to bang, but we want to specifically decline it because it is the fastest way to get out of that particular cutscene that I've found. Alright, so we're going to complete the warehouse mission.
Gotta tease the ladies to go fast.
Yeah, quite literally. The old route actually did have us having a romance with Mina, but it was figured that it was actually faster to use the neutral outcome. Basically, we used the positive outcome because it was actually my fault. I didn't think of, what do you call it, just dunking the influence. Like, I didn't think of dunking the reputation by killing a bunch of civilians. So it was like, okay, what's the fastest way out of this conversation? Oh, we bang. Now, it was the fastest way out. So, fine.
The soft man, the lady killer.
Yeah. And that was it, and that's how you did it. But then it was like, oh wait, you can just get rid of all your reputation and it's faster. Anyway, so the Russian mafia is actually here, by the way.
Russians.
This is a very, very quick mission. Blink and you will miss it. So that was actually an example of the front takedown. Sometimes, for whatever reason, if you like sneak up on someone somehow, you can like do a takedown, which is an instant kill. Except instead of doing the takedown from behind, like usual, which is, you know, the stealth kill, you just sort of punch them in the throat and they die.
Got an ID.
So you just got to pick that up from the torture victim, and that's it. That's the entire mission. We can take this little thing and...
I like how you're able to like pick up the papers and that really quickly without actually like crouching or anything.
Yeah. It's definitely a video game.
Video
logic.
games are great.
Yeah. So that was them. So yeah, so Madison, oh no, she's sleeping. We want to let her sleep. That's basically no, I don't want to. We also get a perk for it, which if I remember correctly is a faster armor recharge. Don't quote me on that though, I actually don't remember. But I do remember that the perk was somewhat useful.
Oh, you got the perk gentleman for
Yeah,
not.
that's, yeah.
Maybe Marburg despises art.
Because you don't, yeah.
Just let her sleep. Don't like wake up. Don't go and wake her up and be all like, "Hey,
yeah,
let's bang."
All right. So we're gonna go to the museum now because it turns out that Marburg's evil, vicious scheme was he's gonna go to the Museum of Art and blow the thing to smithereens. Oh, by the way, Madison's kidnapped.
No.
Just thought that was relevant that he found, you know, the highly secretive Alpha Protocol safe house, which even the U.S. government can't find. But that guy can find it.
We need to code him harder to be evil.
Yeah, basically.
We're not sure people are getting the message.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in the museum?
It's normal hours. Few tour groups.
All right.
It's a light day for tourists. But that's still a lot of people if the bomb goes off.
I won't let it happen.
Alright, so this is actually somewhat of a quick mission. Whoopsies. Just not if you do that.
What's going on?
So the security guys just went absolutely ham there and nailed both of them. Alright, so we're going to do a quick little glitch here. Basically, we don't want to listen to the cutscene. So we're going to wait for the first line, and then just reload. Checkpoint. And that skips the entire unskippable piece of Marburg monologue just going, So basically, the summary is, he's split up the bombs and the girl, and you can either save the girl or disarm the bombs, and we're going to disarm the bombs.
Bye, Madison.
Yeah, so we're going to go this way. So basically it's like the east wing or the west wing. And now we're going to save our sprint here. There's proximity mines and turrets up the end here, so we can actually take the fastest route, which is through the middle, but we just need to have a nice long sprint through the middle, and we won't take too much damage. We actually take like none damage at all, which was pretty good.
So is that benefits of having the extra armor from...
No, that was just, we just got very, very, very lucky. Basically. We got excessively lucky and just didn't get shot by the turrets. They all missed or something, I don't know. Anyway, so we've just got to quickly EMP the two detonators, because usually you'd have to do mini games, but no. Anyway, there's Madison. Hey, it turns out we're going to save her after all. Nah, never mind. Goodbye. See you later. Anyway, so we're not going to have a philosophical debate. We're just going to get right to the shooting. All right, so the ever classic boss strategy. As always, this is a very, very difficult boss. We're just going to do that. Cool. So, halfway. He goes into this. Now, usually if we haven't completed the criteria I said before, which is use a majority of suave responses and also piss him off, he'll just go away right now. And we need him dead for reasons that I will explain later. But if he's not dead, it will cost us... you know what, honestly, I haven't calculated it, but it is too much time to even warrant thinking about. I don't even want to think about it. Got it. Cool, and he's dead, goodbye. Now he actually does give us a pistol, because we're using a pistol, that would be in theory, but it actually, the benefits are so minimal that it's not even worth equipping. So we're just not going, we're just going to use the default pistol and the default shotgun throughout the entire game. Right, so at this point, we don't actually have the restriction on us anymore to only do suave responses, or mostly suave responses, because the thing we were doing that for is irrelevant. So now we're going to pick the most relevant responses. Now we actually want this guy to like us. That actually ties into why we need the other guy dead, but again, not going to make much sense until later, at which point it will become very, very obvious. I do like me.
Me?
As someone obsessed with corporate profits over world stability, I'd say you're now.
Boom! Yeah, go ahead. We don't have much coming up. I'll just, yeah.
Friendly reminder to everyone watching, we've got Pokemon Gold. The only donation incentives left are with Pokemon Gold. You can name the character, the rival, and the starter Pokemon. Those links you can find below the Twitch stream on the stream page. And just reminding everyone that all of these donations are going to Beyond Blue.
And yes, also don't forget that because we're going live on Saturday, there are incentives for Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget to get in on those.
You'll be able to find all of those donation incentives on the same file
yes, that
as
is
well,
correct. It is the
part
same
of
document.
Different tabs.
Different tabs. They're color-coded and everything. Well, not really color-coded, they're just colored.
They're
so
different color, yeah.
So chat, if you'd like to see me make more of a fool of myself playing Toho.
We can have more donation incentives for broken equipment. I think that's something we can do. Maybe not.
Maybe not. All right. So this is the extra mission. Anyway, all right, sorry. To sum up what just happened, Michael is abjectly depressed because his girlfriend but not got blown away by Conrad Marburg, and he's all depressed about it, so whatever. Anyway, so we're going to Taipei, and we're going to do the extra mission first for no particular reason. The only thing you do need to do first, you do want to contact Stephen Heck first, because if you don't, he'll be all like, why didn't you ask me before you started operating in my region? Go to hell, idiot. Which is bad. We do want him to like us because he's funny. Anyway, so usually we don't do this mission. This is, as I said, this is the extra one that we do. Not only is it very long and very confusing, there's like a 90% chance I'll get lost during this next mission. Not like irreparably lost, but lost. It has an unskippable cutscene at the beginning. And just to tab it all off, it has the cutscene to start the mission where you have to go see the dude, and has the cutscene to end the mission where you have to go see the dude. Hold on. I think it'll end up at about 2:25 to 2:30. To 2:30. Honestly, it'll probably be a bit closer to 2:30. Yeah, as I said, the whole dying thing didn't really help me. So we will be running a bit late. That's fine though, we will figure out what to do after that. Fill the mystery box segment, or not, or do. Anyway, so alright, so our objective here is to go kill a bunch of rogue triad lieutenants. We killed the first one, who was a red eye something, and now we're gonna go kill Tony Zhang.
Your armor regenerates pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's partially due to the Gentleman perk, I believe.
Okay.
And also due to the fact that armor regen's standardly pretty good. Alright, so this is what's known as the wrong direction. As you can tell, this place is a maze. I think I just have to, yeah, I think you should go more directly into it. Like that goes absolutely nowhere. Yeah. I think I said it earlier, I have not practiced as much the extra missions as I have for the real missions. And you can notice, like, I don't think I've gotten lost on any of the real missions yet. I don't think I've made any particularly poor decisions yet. Anyway, so Tony Zhang, because he's a boss, I'm going to give him the old 1-2 treatment. Now, if I remember correctly, just do something like, you want to get on the zip line. Where is the zip? There it is. Please tell me I'm... Nope, I'm wrong. Zipline sucks. This way. Yeah, this is such a confusing section because you gotta like go, you gotta go backwards and then you gotta go forwards. And I'm not even joking. I don't want to deactivate the alarm. I don't really care. I think this is the right way. Yes, this is the right way. See, I had to go like backwards and yeah, and then go forwards. Yeah, that's actually not the right direction.
Isn't backtracking great?
Yeah. Save a bit of health here, climb down here. I've gotten lost a lot less than I did in my practice run. So that's good. Can you get out of my way? You don't have stuff here. Yeah, I'm gonna use that first aid now. Yep, that's fine, whatever. We've got a change shot ready, which we do want. I'm gonna quickly equip my other first aids because you'll notice I'm a bit light on health at the moment. Oops. Oh, it's this way, of course. Alright, so now I actually forget which one's Chung. Crap. Low on health and first aid kits on cooldown. That's him. Oh no! Okay, that's fine. I almost got blown up by a grenade. That's fine, I didn't get blown up by a grenade. Alright, so I want to do something here. I want to close the sluice gates. And I want to hack the auto turret.
You got a perk.
Nice.
Self-made medic.
Cool. Alright, so now if I remember correctly, we want to... Yeah, cool. So you trigger that, so all the lieutenants are dead. And now it's like, oh no, we're just about to get shot. So I've already hacked the auto turret. I'm just going to sit here for.
How much time do I have?
I really hope I don't have to go to the bathroom again because there is one more spot where I can, but it's not going to be for another like half hour, 40 minutes. Actually, a little less than that because I've already started Type A. I'm already a decent way. Actually, no, I haven't started Type A because this is the bloody extra mission. Yeah, it's going to be a little... Because usually it's about half an hour per section. Saudi's then 20 and the final mission's about 15. But yeah, because of the extra mission, it's about 40-40. It's about 40-40, like 45. Because the extra mission in Taipei is brutal. Actually, those are just estimates. I honestly have no idea. So anyway, so you'll notice that the auto turrets are doing a decent amount of work. But my turret's really, really good. Sick. Oh, yeah, I actually do have to exit. I forgot this one. It's like one of the missions. See, I love how some missions just auto-exit and some missions just don't. I don't understand.
Softman, can you just speak a little bit to stream about how much weight you stand on deck tonight?
Where I stand on Vegemite. I don't like it.
Un-Australian.
Yeah, I know, it's very... It is very un-Australian, I'm aware, but I have never liked the taste of Vegemite.
I like Vegemite.
I'm the Softman on this one.
Yeah.
I have been in the pub
Yeah.
before.
I'm sorry, but you're all wrong.
Yeah.
Vegemite is just it's.
Look, I can appreciate the fact that Vegemite is a very, very good flavour, but I find it very strong and I find it very bitter, and I've never liked bitter tastes.
It is a bit too much for breakfast in particular.
Exactly. I
don't
don't
eat that
want to have
much
a
of that.
breakfast.
Vegemite and toast was like my standard breakfast for like all through school.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
We're
Unless I was going to sport in the morning, in which case it was Weet Bix.
we're
Yeah.
just not built to the same things as you are. You're much stronger than us.
Yeah.
We can't handle Vegemite.
Ow.
I have more balls than anyone in this room right now.
It's just a time and a place. It's enough to go on.
Chimney Station is pretty big. You could wander around for an hour and not find the exchange. You'll need to identify the package being handed off. If you can find a way to track it.
Oh yeah,
true.
yeah, I saw PSX donated for that. I slept through it because I'm terrible, but I
That was a
really
$20
wanted to watch it.
donation because Worcester had his balls to the wall.
I will definitely watch the VOD of that.
All right, now then, we get to actually start this hub now. First thing is we want to go to a warehouse. It's an abandoned warehouse. There is data here. Oh, by the way, it's these dudes, G22. This is unskippable. Fortunately, this is the only unskippable part of the mission.
Alright, I'm in.
We get the sick. No, we can't. That was my fault though. You can get like a sick little thing. Go down the elevator. It's very slightly faster on the basis that you don't have to deal with the guard on the stairs. I got lucky and didn't have to deal with this guard on the stairs anyway, but that was more of a luck thing as opposed to my skill. The elevator would put me out about here. Alright, oh by the way, my signal's being jammed, so I can't contact Meter, although I'm still getting the benefit from it being my handler.
One down.
So we need to access the network, which is code 4. Press a bunch of buttons, and I know exactly where they are, which is very, very helpful.
Signal's not getting through. Must be a jammer somewhere. I'll have to bypass it.
Good stagger. So it's saved our sprint there because we've got a nice little run we can use it on. Alright, so we're gonna.
Now that.
You know what? No, let's not be safe. Let's be a bit risky. Let's try and save a second. So that gets rid of the signal jam, which is what we needed to do. We need to wait for this door to open because we can't open it. Cool. That was an average speed. Hello? Oh, it's fine. That was on the floor above. So yeah, what do you call it? The yeah, grenade indicator doesn't actually do like height or anything. It just does how like your direct distance on a horizontal plane, which is I guess sometimes nice. So this is the most redundant. Like you can drop there. It's like the smallest drop in the game. Serves absolutely no purpose. Alright, so if Albatross was alive and I didn't brain him, there'd be a cutscene featuring him right there. But because I shot him in the face, he can't talk to us, which is really convenient.
Typically that stops communication
Yeah,
from being
that's
possible.
good.
Unless you're a boss in Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah. The memes, Jack.
Which if you didn't see that run last night, make sure to check out the VOD.
Yes, Metal Gear Rising by Zingor. Took a little while to get going. My fault, but it was a very, very enjoyable run. If you've never seen an NG+, it is an excellent indoctrination. And you should watch more runs of that, because it's very, very good.
Can you trust Stephen Hack?
Is this Scarlet?
I think so.
So, it takes me coming to Taipei for you to get back to me?
In a city this.
Scarlet Lake.
All I can about President Sung and the upcoming rally.
Is there something wrong?
I don't have a lot of friends here in Taipei, and certainly not ones with press credentials who can move freely. Can you help me?
What did you have in mind?
A little covert operation, if you're up for
I might do.
So,
I need the details first.
Scarlet Lake is a random person we met on a plane, and now it's like, oh, by the way, I'm a spy, and she's like, yeah, okay.
Talk to you soon, Tank.
Again, game is very, very centered on the fact that you have actually played all the parts of the game and are not just like rushing through. Like when you rush through, it makes a lot less sense. When you actually like play it, it is an excellent plot, in my opinion. It's a good old-fashioned spy romp.
What's the difference? Our distractions have more fire.
See, now when you talk about how you met her on the plane and just like, by the way, I'm a spy and she's cool with it, it's still making me think about Archer. Just imagining him getting drunk and going, yeah, I'm a secret agent.
Okay, everybody knows the score. Let's move out.
Alright.
Remember, people, this
So, Scarlet Lake's gonna go do some things in the bar, Mina's gonna play tactical, and Stephen Heck is really, really annoyed that he's not allowed to kill people. God damn it, Nolan North.
Nathan Drake really let himself go.
Yeah.
They've got security cameras set up.
Hey, buddy, you like those PG cooking shows?
damn it.
So that's fine. We basically straight up said, yes, I want us to trigger the alarm because I don't want to avoid cameras.
Tripping alarm or something.
Stephen Heck would watch Cutthroat Kitchen.
Worry, it's all under control.
Mike, it's Scarlet.
Okay.
I've got something.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Get any useful in it?
So we're definitely going to skip here because as you'll notice, we could skip a line or so. So here's where we'll need to be. So I'm just gonna sit in. So what's the time right now? 1:51. This hub's gonna be about another 15. Oh, it's 1, 2.
On my way.
Actually, I think we're actually going to be done in about 30 minutes. 2:20, not bad. In my opinion, not bad considering I had to do all the extra missions and died. No, 2:20 is 2:05. Yeah. Sure. Alright, so anyways, this is the part where we actually want to start dumping our rep with Mina. The main reason is because it's a very, very easy way to do it.
Looks like the express elevator in the penthouse goes straight to the conference.
One, we wanted to kill that guard anyway because we wanted him out of the way. Now, you can actually like wing the guard with a gun and then like punch them to death, and that won't count as you like killing them. Which means you can like not get the Mina neg rep. However, downstairs there's a bunch of ASBs, so it's like the I think it was like Taiwanese Secret Service or something.
I guess. What file?
Basically,
Sure.
we're just going to blow them all away. And that's going to give us like -5 Mina rep, and that's going to bring us down to the point where we can have a neutral cutscene. Sorry, 4. Mina's are like, stop shooting, and I just shot like 100 dudes at once.
NSB file, and bang. General description, basic info.
So you notice we're now on liked. We're still on liked, so I'll need to blow away, I think, 1 more civilian.
Before the agent in question was killed,
Alright, so because I'm actually not sure about my Stephen Heck rep, we are actually going to wipe his file.
What did you do? NSB security just went to full alert. You're going to need to cancel the security lockdown to get out of here. Hurry, Mike. According to the hotel blueprints, there should be a security terminal off the lobby. Second floor.
Oh crap, I forgot about that.
Steve, you got it. I took care of that file you asked me about. As far as the NSB is concerned, there's nobody.
Okay, so I kind of screwed up, but that's fine, we can wing this.
Mind you, it'll make things harder for little Stephen Jr. suddenly have no legal identity. But hey, thanks anyways.
Sure, no problem.
Alright, so basically whatever, this is going to cost about 30 seconds, but it's going to guarantee that we won't lose a ton of minutes.
Stephen, you said distraction. Is distracting enough?
Heck,
Mike, there's no time. Just get out of there. Check in.
Alright, so they tell you to go to the lobby, like the front door, but basically the front door is 100% locked. It will always be locked. You have to go to the elevator. So you just go straight to the elevator and it lets you, which is really, really nice.
got it.
So we got a bunch of rep with Heck because Yeah, because we wiped his file and did good for him, and he's cool now. So we cocky. I'm going to try and plus again, because I'm actually not sure about the rep.
He liked that, so there you go.
Yeah. So we're liked. That's cool. That means we can use him in the final mission. Final mission, we'll have to choose a handler between a bunch of people. One of them's going to be C, the big burly Russian woman we shot at. One of them's going to be Albatross. We blew his brains out, so that's not it. And it's going to be Stephen Heck. We want Stephen Heck because it's very fast, and we get a really funny
dialogue. We
get a really funny dialogue at the end. I'm skipping a lot of this, but none of it's funny, so I'm aware there's an incentive. None of it's funny though, and it's not the dialogue I was referencing anyway.
Okay.
So good. Like, yeah, the incentive was more about the, what do you call it? The mission meets Stephen Heck, because that's actually amusing. And also the ending with Stephen Heck, specifically going for that.
I'm not seeing anything. I'm sure we've got the right place.
And it's also a pretty amusing one after the at the end of this hub. And I will leave that one on because I want to go to the bathroom anyway. So that's convenient. As here's Omen Dang. We heard about him a bit earlier. If you were like actually playing the game, but you weren't because I am, and I'm skipping everything. Omen Dang is like a Chinese secret police dude, and we think he's the assassin. So we're trying to like do him, but he's like really clever. So he's got us good, and has locked us in a cupboard. Except he said it's like, if you go into the cupboard, I'm not going to kill you. But then he sent a bunch of dudes to kill you. So we're going to have to get out now. Whoops. But it's fine because we're Michael Thornton and we're cool.
Trains are pretty loud here. Might come in handy if I need to take a shot.
So because these dudes are the bad guys, we can shoot them as much as we want. So these dudes are blocking. Hell, that's really unlucky. Oh crap, I was trying to get around that dude. Am I going the wrong way? I am. No, I'm not. I'm not an idiot. Excellent. So we don't want to reload. We want to reload when we're like not attempting to climb a ladder. I don't know why the dot. Oh, I know why the dot's there. Yeah, because the objective actually is on a lower. Whatever. Maybe being forgetful. It's fine. So we don't want to heal there. So I sprint while we're reloading. Might as well. No reason not to. Get out of the way, dude. Chinese secret police are being really annoying. I don't know what just exploded. But explosions, I guess, whatever. Alpha Protocol, directed by Michael Bay.
You ruined the whole Michael Bay movie by not sleeping with the woman, though.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not supposed to be here. Requesting backup. We have a shooter.
So that's another example of the game just ignoring volume. So we want to actually specifically kill this guy. We're still liked. Jesus, we'll have to kill another one.
There we go. Now it's neutral.
Now we're neutral. So we want to be neutral. So we just started to run out of shotgun ammo, so I'll just hold off on shooting. Also, I don't want to shoot those guys anymore. So we don't want to be too badly unliked, otherwise we will have a different cutscene, and that's bad. All right, so Michael Thornton, the ever classic super spy. There's the deal going down. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go, hey. Instead of being as like a spy, we're just going to go, hey.
Target is on the move. Don't let him get away.
So, ever classic spy technique. Let your opponents know exactly where you are.
Just needs to be wearing a black turtleneck.
Yeah. So we got a good stagger there. That's good. So we don't want to get run by a train like earlier. Still don't want to get run by a train. Oh god, I went to 10 health. That's scary. But it's not scary anymore because the level's over. So he's going to throw an incendiary bomb at us. He always throws me in exactly the same place. And we're just going to murder him. Wow, that's not the same place. Doesn't matter. Level's over. I think it's unskippable, so whatever.
Donation?
Oh, yeah.
We have a generous $2.10 from Cutting the Ties. The Vicks seem to clear your throat in less than 18 hours.
No arguments here. I think I'll stay with Service Street.
There's a lot of calls for some sponsorship happening, to be honest. Thank you, stream. Thank you to all those watching and all those donating to a good cause beyond blue.
Okay, I've got this.
ASM officially not sponsored by Vicks.
Oh yeah, it's probably worth pointing out we're not actually sponsored by Vicks.
Yeah, just to make that
We're not.
clear.
It's just that Softman had a bit of a dry throat earlier.
Anyways, so we got that data off the dude. The entire point was to get the data, and then it's like, well, actually, hold on, the data's going to explode. Oh no! But you see, we're a cool technician. Usually Mina would do it because we pick technician, we get to do it. So we get to choose one. It's riots. Riots result in a faster cutscene later, so we're going to choose to save the data on the riots. Now we get one of these cutscenes again. So yeah, and Leyland's going to be all blah blah blah. We're going to go professional now for all the Leyland things.
I'm really sad that these cutscenes take away your improved appearance.
Yeah, these ones specifically do. Yeah.
Because I was just like, wait, who is this guy?
Yeah, without the lumberjack and the hat, it's a bit tricky.
Then you met the mysterious woman.
Yeah, I get it, Leyland. Shut up.
What?
What? Anyway, Leyland was probably just taunting us. So we've got like 57 points. We can do whatever the hell we want. We're not going to do anything we want, really. We're just going to go to... No, we're not even going to get any more of that. It's fine. Basically, the only purpose of actually using martial arts at this point is going to be to, like, just stagger. So we're going to go to President's Song. We're actually going to just manage to get to a point with the President of Taiwan, even though we're like a rogue agent. You know, I don't know how this works, but whatever. We're going to meet with the President.
It's because you're so suave.
Yes.
Dude, everyone's got to live time with the CEO of Strange Queensland, so anything's possible.
True. True that anything's possible.
This is your daily
Yeah,
reminder
we've been
to
like...
follow your dreams.
Yeah, follow your dreams. So we're going to meet the President. And we're going to be like, by the way, someone's going to blow your brains out and cause mass crap. And he's like, but you know, I can't really be that much of an idiot, you know, like, can you, like, give me some evidence? And you're like, yeah, sure, here's the evidence, but it only has the riots, but you are going to get shot. And Sung's like, yeah, whatever. So then you're obviously like, well, I guess I'm going to have to do it myself. So we're going to go stop Omen Dang.
Yay!
Mike, how did it go with Sun?
Anyway, right.
Also, it just powered through the 2-hour mark.
Yep, that's fine. Because this is going to be the last mission in Taipei. Then we've got unskippable cutscene, which is about 2-3 minutes, and then final mission, which is about 10-15 minutes. So I'm actually, honestly, I knew this was going to go over estimate because of the extra missions. And the fact I also died probably didn't help. But, like, I'm very, actually not unhappy with this time.
We're going to have plenty of time.
Good luck, Mike.
Yeah.
Good luck with Sun.
Anyway, so, last mission that is not the final mission. We're going to go stop the devilish bastard Omen Dang from blowing away the president of the United States of Taipei.
United States of Taipei.
Yeah, the United States of Taipei. Anyway, all right, I recommend everyone, until I'm going to cross a bridge, I highly recommend everyone mute the stream until we get across that bridge. Highly recommend this. The game is going to ignore volume controls again. Yeah, the game's going to ignore volume controls again, except it's going to do it really loud. Once I cross the bridge, you're fine. But until then, I recommend that you mute the stream.
Headphone warning.
Yeah, headphone warning. I have given you a warning. Yeah, that was actually the line. So if you haven't muted, you got it. Jeez, that took us so much damage. I'm actually going to quit my other first aids. Just...
Okay, it's all good now, right?
Yes. Okay. So the line was, yeah, blow the bridge. That just comes over really loud. for no apparent reason again. For some reason, it's been ignoring volume a lot more often than it usually does.
Marathon luck.
Yeah, marathon luck. But either way, it's fine, as long as you... Yeah, I always just tell people to mute. Yeah. See, and then it's like, you can't say rip headphone users, because you can't say I didn't warn you. Alright, so, oh yeah, because we helped out with the triads, the triads are gonna help us. The triads are cool and they're honorable and stuff. Yeah, because the triads are all like, we don't want to like... Yeah, basically the triads like, you helped us, so we'll help you. Cool stuff, cool beans. They actually don't help at all, in real terms, but whatever. Anyway, here's a show, some fireworks. Whoa, fireworks.
Thanks, Stephen Heck.
Same Stephen Heck, yeah. Alright, so that's an example of a kick. I didn't want to do that, because it's slower than the running bash. Now, I don't want to use a first aid kit here, even though I'm on less than max health. I know there's a health kit coming up very soon on the wall, so I don't want to blow one of my first aids. I have like literally 5 more, 4 more after, no, 3 more after. I don't know anymore, I've lost count. Either way, I don't want to waste one, there's no reason to, so.
Is it worth buying more like when you have a chance just for safety?
Nope, because I bought like 1 million. Yeah, I bought like 1 million.
Fair enough.
I also bought, like, usually I only buy like 32, I think, EMPs. Oh no, I'd have to buy like more for extra missions, so I'd probably buy like 40 EMPs, and I bought like 50. So, I think first aid I'm well okay as well. Anyway, so again, Michael Thornton, the ever classic super spy, is gonna just be like, hey, I'm gonna fight you, fight me, mate, I'll fight you.
I'll fight you with the trainer, mate. 1v1 me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's our Maccas.
As I said, Michael Thornton, the ever classic super spy. Anyway, so, oh no, the president is almost here. We're gonna have to stop Dang before he blows away the president.
Omen Dan looks really cool though.
He does have pretty good, yeah.
I like his design.
Yeah. He has a pretty good design. He's also, every boss has like a different class of special weapon. Sorry, every different class of weapon, like a gold-plated one. It's like, yeah, like a special thing. So like I've not gone the wrong way. No, I haven't gone the wrong way. What do you call it? Like the dude in Saudi had the assault rifle. Conrad Marburg had the pistol. Braco had the SMGs, and this dude has the shotgun.
I also like that his coding is like the less straight up, I'm evil, more,
yeah.
And then like, you know, military man.
Alright. Okay, so I will need quiet for this next section. There's an audio cue here, and I really need to hear, I need directionals.
You're missing your big opportunity. Show yourself. No, it ends here.
That's mono crap. Okay, so he has an audio cue which tells me where he spawns, because he's invisible, there he is. So I wasted a bunch of time, because this is actually like one channel or something. Whatever, usually I wear headphones. Yeah, like it's not actually a hard fight, it's just I want to know where he spawns so I can save time. Anyway, so again, Chain Shot and Brilliance are very, very OP. Anyway, here's a very, very classic line. You want to go? Anyway, so we finished off Omen Dang. Wait, oh no, what's happened? The president's been shot. He's dead.
Would you say that that was a bad omen?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'll donate to the swear jar in shame.
Anyway, so we stopped Omen Dang, but maybe that wasn't all to the plot. Maybe you should play the game and find out yourself what was actually occurring.
So Softman, would you recommend this game?
I would highly recommend this game. When it comes on, I wouldn't recommend it for like the full price of like 20 bucks or whatever it is on Steam, but when it comes down to like $7, it is so worth it. A good playthrough, like if you're watching the cutscenes and stuff like you should in this game, and you do all the missions, It's about 30 hours. I played on hard and recruit, so that probably also didn't help because it is somewhat difficult. The gameplay is very annoying, but it's very rewarding when you get through. And as I said, the plot is worth it. This barely scratches the surface of the plot. Like, yeah, we go from beginning to end, but it really does not do the plot justice.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave this. I think this is another funny hex scene, so we did donate for it, so.
Did you need the bathroom?
Yeah, let I need to do specific decisions here.
I always figured VCI.
So yeah. So if Stephen Heck doesn't like you, he'll sell you down the river.
Okay.
We wanted him to like us. It saves time here because you don't have to listen to all this crap. But then you also can't choose him for the final mission. Oh, God, please don't.
Tell me you didn't.
Not gonna lie, buddy. I was really tempted for a minute there. But I kinda like you, so I told him to piss off. Then I set him on fire to make sure he got the point.
Shouldn't you have stabbed him to make sure he got the point?
I figured his cronies would probably try to find somebody to
Got him.
So I went ahead and called the news stations. Should keep them off your back for a while.
And you'll never guess. But you'll never guess who the patsy's gonna be. Who killed Ronald Sung? It's Wen. It's always Wen. Don't forget Wen. Okay, I am now gonna take another bathroom break. We're now gonna go into an unskippable cutscene, which we just can't do anything about.
Is there anything I need to
I think you need to press up again.
Okay.
When the cutscene comes up. Yeah, I think so. Doesn't matter what happens. You'll find out basically what's happened. Basically what's going to happen. Oh, crap. Hold on. Sorry. No, never mind. You can read a donation out, but we got to go through this first.
So we've got a $5.25 donation from Cutting the Ties again. $5 for a great cause. Hashtag Beyond Blue in chat. Bringing us up to a grand total of $18.10. Thank you so much.
All right, I'll just press up. I hope that's right.
Taipei, Rome, Moscow.
Co-op percent continues.
Concerned they've been resolved to Halbeck's satisfaction. Perhaps not ideally, but Halbeck's projections are optimistic.
That'll be fun until the actual war starts. So what? They're just gonna sit back and let the cash registers fill?
Not yet. First they'll delete Alpha Protocol and erase everything associated with it. It doesn't leave me much to work with. And you're all I've got.
What do I care if they shut down Alpha Protocol?
I don't care.
Alpha Protocol is erased, and you're erased. Whatever life you had will be gone. You'll be rogue forever. Until someone finds you, kills you.
Revenge!
What about Halbeck? There has to be something to pin on him.
After Alpha Protocol is buried, it's all over. Halbeck's involvement will be covered up. The operations in Moscow, Taipei, and Rome will never see the light of day. All we'll see are the consequences. They don't have the full picture. They think they're starting a Cold War that they can live off of for years. If Halbeck isn't exposed, if Alpha Protocol isn't exposed,
Or both.
you're the only one I can turn to, Mike. The only one I've been able to count on through this whole mess. I don't know whether it's your pride, revenge, or a sense of duty that's been pushing you through this. But I trust you. I've seen you pull off some impossible things.
Revenge! Again.
Not on my watch.
Massive shoutouts to Huey Emmerich.
Yeah, I know it. You are Alpha Protocol.
No,
We're taking revenge times 2.
neither's the rest
Yeah.
of the team for sure.
Revenge is the best prompt in a video game. Although if you go to David Cage and it becomes press X to revenge.
Top secret facility, got square.
Okay, so as you just found out, basically what we just did for the last 2 hours and 13 minutes, completely irrelevant.
And oh, World War III. Anything else?
If you could bring a chai latte, that would be great.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's the one thing I always had a problem with the plot. It's like you go to Rome, you go to Taipei, you go to Moscow, and you're like, yeah, I beat the bad guys, I did it so good, and it's like, well, actually, you suck. Anyway.
But my revenge.
Anyway, so final mission. Yeah, we don't need to. Anyway, so the plan is we're going to let Sean Darcy, remember that prick we, there we go, Stephen Heck. So yeah, we can't do that. Actually, you can do C. Oh, shooting her made her like me.
Yeah.
Huh, I forgot about that. Anyway, so Sean Darcy, that prick from the extra mission that I said usually you wouldn't even meet, this should usually be the first time you actually meet him, ever. But we're going to give ourselves up and get in from the inside. All right, so this is where we are getting played back our choice from the beginning of the game. If you remember, I specifically said duty because this now becomes unskippable, as you can see. You get berated by him if you pick the wrong one, which costs you rep with him, and I actually need rep. Okay, so now I'll explain why we need rep with him and why we need to kill the dude in Rome. Okay, so there are a bunch of endings to this game. Like any good RPG, you can blow everyone up, you can save, blah, 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 it doesn't matter. We want the ending where we actually join Halbeck. Now, the only way we can join Halbeck is if he has a post for security officer available. And how do we make a post available? We blow away the old one, which we did in Rome, because Conrad Marburg, as it turns out, was actually the head security officer for Halbeck. So he's dead, and we're going to fill the post, because Leyland likes us, so he's going to be like, why don't I just, you know, give you a job? I mean, like, you're completely disavowed by your government. And everything sucks, so have a job. So now, in one more, I have the option to punch him, which is basically, no, I don't want to join you. Or I could not do that because I want this ending. Another point, if Marburg's alive, not only can you not join Halbeck, you also get an extra cutscene, which kind of stinks because it's long and annoying. Join Halbeck. So we did it. We successfully got the correct ending. I don't think I've ever failed that. It's really hard to not fail. It's really hard to fail unless you literally forget how to respond to Leyland, which is all left until the end of Rome, and then all right after Taipei.
What's it going to be, Meg? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me?
Right, anyway, so Leyland is like, well, actually, you know, my plan isn't really just to, like, do everything. Like, I'm not actually in control, so I'm going to need to let you get captured anyway. And I know that you're going to escape, because there's no way that you know, came in to get killed. So you escape, and we'll escape into the sunset together, okay? Cool. No, it's the guy.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I shouldn't have skipped that. I apologize. Stephen Heck has a great line about the ghost of ass-kicking's past. I always find it amusing. It's not that amusing.
It is pretty amusing.
Now then, I need to grab my gear, and I know it's right there. It's not right there. That's where it is if you're... I went to the wrong place, because that's actually where it is if you are playing it with a different handler. Okay, that was almost really bad. Those two guys are sometimes very, very annoying. So final mission is very hard. For some reason, even if you don't spend that much AP, the difficulty of enemies, the difficulty setting of enemies, spikes really high. So the chance of me actually killing anyone without, like, significant effort is reduced a lot. As you'll notice, a full blast, like shotgun blast. I can still get staggers though, so I will still likely shoot people on occasion because it staggers them. Also melee, it works pretty well, and the pistol works pretty well as well. I got loads of bullets.
Must be Western. He's in control.
Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're just gonna, oh, shut up. Wood chipper, comma, mangle with Stephen Heck.
I'm so glad that we have his dialogue.
Do you have a reason for calling besides discussing filing structures for the grievous bodily harm?
Good old filing structures for grievous bodily harm. We did skip that because I almost have to stand there. All he says is basically, I'm getting shot, come help. Oh yeah, so, okay, so this way is like the training areas. You'll possibly recognize this if you are very, very astute well, from the very beginning of the game. Basically, if we go that way, we can go into the shooting range and kill Mina. But even though the game basically straight up says you must do this in order to get Halbeck ending, you don't. Not at all. And that's why. Whoops. Anyway, there's Stephen Heck. We're going to quickly zip line down here though. So we need to get to the central area and basically blow up Alpha Protocol. And to do that, we're going to take all the data. So I did that. So even though he blocked, it doesn't really matter because he's stuck there for the second while he's blocking. Except the one. So here's another character we've never met before. Some dude called Parker. Basically, he's like the analyst at Alpha Protocol. We've never met him. We would have if we'd done literally anything to do with the game. But we didn't really do that because we're speedrunning, so. Anyway, so they've got a bunch of bombs. They're going to blow up the bombs, so we need to go. We've got like 6 minutes. We have literally 6 minutes, only 6 minutes to disarm the bombs. I am in trouble. Dude. Never mind, we got it. So that's half of it. Also disables the turrets. Opens the door in here. Parker, very hard boss fight. Oh. He was right. No. And bombs disabled. So 6 minutes we did about, was it 31? It's average. Anyway, so Westridge just blew the place up because it's like, nah, I don't really feel like it. Another difference between joining Halbeck and not joining Halbeck, some endings will have you fight Westridge as the final boss, some endings will have you fight Leyland as the final boss. Westridge is faster, I believe. I think he has less health. He also has a giant minigun, but yeah. Anyway, so Westridge tried to blow up the place and we just sort of very slowly are escaping.
He's very slowly getting away.
Here's another amusing piece of Heck dialogue. 221, I'm near the end. I think we're gonna get the sub 230. It's not really, it's pretty crap, but like, my PB for any percent is like 146. Add extra missions, that brings us to like 205, which means I've lost like 20 minutes somewhere.
You did die.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, what's the good news? What's the good news?
I paid extra for the insurance package.
Got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Stephen Heck. Anyways, there's a bunch of enemies we have to deal with there, but we're actually not going to deal with them at all. Anyways, here's Sean Darcy again. Usually the first time we'd see him, like, oh no, sorry, the first time is when we got getting here. We never got any practice runs, dude. Stop screwing me around. We never had any practice runs. What are you talking about? Alright, so we're going to come a bit. Probably wish Mina could see. Yeah, well, you kind of got her killed. Anyway, so we're going to wait for his head to pop up. There it is. Goodbye.
Looks like your instincts were right on. Some of my boys did survive that explosion. Tough little buggers. Anywho, if you can get to them, might make your life a little easier.
Right, I've got loads of pistol rounds. That's fun. Okay. Next bit is actually I know I said the embassy is the hardest section of the game. That is very, very true. However, this ranks slightly next to it. There's a funny story actually. At first, we weren't actually sure how this section of the game ran. Basically, there's a helicopter and we got to blow it up with these missile launchers, just like the missile launchers we were using against the Striker assault vehicle at the end of Saudi. The helicopter, if you just shoot it like normally, takes about like 5 rockets. However, it's actually got weak spots. You know how you want to know? You know how you find out these weak spots? At one screen at the very beginning of the game, at the first cutscene with, the second cutscene with Westridge. So I'm trying to get the fuel tanks. Got it. Oh, that's amazing.
Got him.
Yeah, so I'm aiming for like this side point, like a fuel tank, because that is the easiest weak spot to hit, basically. Please tell me it's pistol ammo. It's not. Actually, I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to cheat a little here. I usually wouldn't do this, but I'm not 100% sure about my ammo. So I'm just going to play it safe. I'm swapping to steel core rounds, which are like better bullets. For the speedrun, it doesn't really matter. They're just different. They're just more bullets as far as I'm concerned. So I'm just Just gonna go down. My aim's a bit off because I just acquired more pistol rounds, so that made that swap completely redundant. That's fine. Stagger, good, excellent, exactly what I wanted. So Stephen Heck is simultaneously talking to us at the same time as Leyland, but I don't really care about either of them. We're just going to go upstairs. All right, time for some good old-fashioned photo walks. I'm specifically going to equip my pistol now. Here we go. Mr. Westridge. He's got a minigun. Leyland has a rocket launcher instead. Oh, he just has a... Oh, by the way, got him. All right, final boss time. How many seconds do you think this is going to take me?
Yeah, now that you've asked, like 2.
Yeah, I'm... All right. Ready? Ready?
Do it.
Crap. I missed a bullet. It's fun. This is why we have brilliance. Okay, so that was supposed to down him in one round. Actually, that might have been the extra AP I spent. Oh, no, actually, I did hit with all the bullets. It's the extra AP I spent, which increased his health. Ha, I am the best. Not time. I'll tell you when time is. Yeah. So, anyway, we could talk and then shoot him, or we could shoot him. Obviously, because it's a speedrun, we're going to shoot him. It's almost time. I'll tell you when. It's time at the end of this thing, so it is time.
Yeah. I think I'm enjoying being creative. But I need you.
I'm not unhappy with that. Anyway, this is also amusing, and we're going to let the ending sequence play. We do have to because Stephen Heck dialogue.
Not really surprised.
Anyway, so we've joined Halbeck. We're telling him to bugger off, but I gave him the evidence. I gave him the Alpha Protocol evidence. It's okay.
I thought I gave you one of my lines.
Oh, what's this? Oh no.
Wrecked.
Got him.
Terrible last words. See you later. You taught me a lot. And trust me, I'm going to put it to good use.
Now we're going to go off into the sunset with Stephen
We
Heck.
are now going to go off into the sunset with Stephen Heck.
That was it. A little less than I was hoping.
The most romantic.
The most romantic.
Oh, I like the flooding bass part. That was cool. Floods. Clean and murderous. It's that same thrill you get from flushing a toilet full of red ants.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, as low-key as this was, we might want to stay under the radar for a while.
Not sure I like the sound of that. Quiet and all. Yeah, not really my thing. This little gorilla action just that's wonky style. Well, maybe it's more harmless. Ooh, a bomb filled with bombs.
Strapped to a nuke.
Once we hit civilization, then we can start making some changes. As soon as operation.
I love the smile on Thornton. Just a sly smile of, I know I'm screwing with him.
Thing was an alpha protocol on top of another alpha protocol.
Like an alpha protocol.
You know, I think that band ended up back in '89 or '98, maybe both.
Tell me on the way. See if we can pick up.
And that's it. We're done.
We'll see how it works.
Okay. All right, I'm going to demic myself and going to start up, setting up for whatever's next.
Mario 64, 70 stars.
Is that next?
That is
I mean,
fun. We've got mystery box.
yeah, all right. So, all right, when's Mario scheduled to start?
5-2. So we've got about 40 minutes.
Okay, we can probably fill 40 minutes somehow.
I can do that right now.
No, we can fill 40 minutes somehow though. All right, so this is the official start of the mystery box. We are going to attempt to start Mario 64 on time. We are fixing the schedule here and now.
So what are we going to fill the next week?
We're going to find that out. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I can just Duke Nukem and Quake. It would be good practice for Saturday.
You can Duke Nukem
Okay.
Quake or I can tell her either or.
Here's the plan. All right, here's the plan. I'm going to go to the practice room and say, does anyone want to do anything? And if no one says anything, I'll just Duke and Quake. No. We don't request. Ask Twitch chat request is a bad idea. You're damn straight, I did say that.
I can do Toho because it doesn't work on my computer, so that'd be
Big
my
thank you to
practice for Saturday.
Softman25 for that run
But
of
if you'd rather do
Alpha
Duke
Protocol
Quake, that's
in
probably
a
more interesting.
gorgeous 225. We will be bringing you the mystery
do
box
that.
shortly. Stick around.